Hello, everybody. Welcome to Madness Live. Now, before we get started, I have to do a little, something for at Team YouTube. Because apparently, Foodie Beauty's on a striking thing again, where she strikes channels, right? And if you Team YouTube, she strikes me, and then Team YouTube, you know what I mean? I can show them with this video exactly how she's the one that put her stuff out there. Nobody else. And she blames the trolls, but then goes after the reaction channels. Do you not love that? So where do we start? At Team YouTube. We can start with this video. Which is on the Salah and Chantel channel, which I have downloaded, saved the URL, and a picture of the thumbnail, which also doxes where they live. Anyway, so this is her husband giving a tour of their condo. And everyone knows, well, most people know, when you open up a fuse box, an electrical panel, like he did. Oh, wait, we got to go back. My bad. Here we go. Here we go, Team YouTube. When you open up the panel, it will give your address. Okay? So, yes, they did that. And then, let me tell you what she said. Listen to this, Team YouTube. Hi, Cam Girl. Hi, everybody. Now listen to what she says, Team YouTube.
No, we wanted to show you our apartment. We wanted to do something positive. You know what I mean? Like, we wanted to, whatever. So we didn't protect our privacy. Honestly, we don't care.
We didn't protect our privacy, and honestly, we don't care. Team YouTube. I will be submitting this, by the way. If anything were to occur. Because I know she's struck Fire and Moon. She's on a striking spree again. Striking channels. And making things up. And Team YouTube. Let me see. Oh, here's where she threatens the channels. Let me show you, Team YouTube. I got to show you. Here we go.
Stream, I'm actually going to sign into the laptop and privacy strike every single person who put our exact location in their videos. And
this is what she says by exact location. This, Team YouTube. Here's the exact location. There's no city, no state, no street names, no water name, nothing. Nothing. This could be the Jersey Shore. For all we know. There is nothing. What people were pointing out is somebody, wherever this building is, in whatever country, in whatever city, somebody put luxury fart box. And there's nothing. There is no location. Nothing. Also, right here, there is nothing. Oh, and this is their thumbnail where they showed outside where they live. That was their doing, not us. More views. Okay. Oh, and they said where it was. Seaside, Kuwait. There's the fuse box again with the address in it. Hold on, let me go back to here. Yeah. So this is what we're talking about here, Team YouTube. This is what she's gonna strike people with. So I need you to see that when she gets mad, she goes after people to shut them down. I just need you to see this at Team YouTube. This is a common thread. So I have to put this at the beginning of my video, my live stream. So if Team YouTube, it will be submitted to Team YouTube for them to review themselves. So I showed them the video where they doxed themselves and even told you where it was and what they're accusing people of, which did not happen. Now, if other people, trolls, internet trolls did that, it has nothing to do with us or me. So there's that. I had to do that at the beginning because when they review a video, I don't know how far in they go, but I figured they're going to go in at least 5 minutes for the evidence. I'm telling you, man. You know what? She's already struck Fire and Moon. Now, I don't know what they did because I don't watch them, but I'm just saying. Over here protecting myself. And eventually you're going to have to get legal on her because she costs people income when she shuts them down. And you got to get better at documenting and sending it to Team YouTube. That's what I'm going to do. I've got lots of things stored. Lots of URLs. Even deleted URLs. Yeah, I mean, they were on a vacay. It's not like she took the channel down, but you still get a strike, Trailer Park, which costs you a week of streaming or doing your videos just because she's mad. Just because she's mad. You know how bad it would hurt her to be down for a week? Big time. So there's that. Anyway, so yesterday, I went shopping, got my husband some clothes. I did a members only live, and I'm getting mad at AT&T because I have unlimited data and I have unlimited data. And after 33 minutes, because I didn't take my little hotspot, they buffered out my live. Like, oh, sorry, no connection, which is bull. They do that, and you're paying for it. So I'm gonna have a phone call today with them. I'm getting real tired of this. I like to sometimes call and go, I have a question. I am nowhere near even a data cap of buffering, but I have unlimited data. And you keep doing this. And I got a job to do, so stop. Or we're gonna have a problem, right? Because they got in trouble for that before. They did. And it became a big, big lawsuit. So hopefully they knock it off. But anyway, so I went shopping, got my husband some clothes, because, oh my. And then I went over to TJ Maxx. Well, by then my live was down. And so I just finished off my day. But I got amazing deals yesterday. Here's one of the shirts I got. I'll show you. This is a bandana shirt, which I love. TJ Maxx. This is the skirt that I got. Right? Cute. Cute skirt. Man, I love this skirt. Does you see the bottom of it? Maybe not. See, it's perfect. Perfect. It's got the shorts underneath. Perfect. And it's soft. Oh my God, I love these skirts. I got those on Amazon. But the shirt, yep, I got this at TJ Maxx. It is soft and light. I also got these, they're like a t-shirt. They're a sports tank top. Just a sports tank top you wear underneath. It's got cups in it. This is what I like to wear because even if it does this, it's cute. It's not a bra. I love these. They're like workout, yoga, tank bras. I don't know what you call them, but you can wear them just with shorts and go running, right? There's no, little clasps or nothing. Anyway, very comfy. So I got those at TJ Maxx too. And what else? Oh, I got 2 more shirts, but I'll show you in future live streams. Thank you. No wiring, nothing, yeah. Everyday wear, comfortable. Never again at this age will you catch me in some underwire, uncomfortable bra. I got the hiccups. Oh, I know, it's so cute. It's not a bra though. It's like a yoga or a jogger's top. You can literally, you can literally wear this with shorts. Yeah. And so anyway, yeah, so we're going to watch this in its entirety. And it makes no sense. It's a bunch of jibber jabber. That's all it is. Because she even says in here, we didn't protect our privacy and we really don't care. Then what's with all this? What's with all this? As soon as I get off here, I'm going to privacy strike channels. That is what she does. And eventually it's going to bite her because YouTube's going to get real tired of this. And I tell everyone to clip the beginning of this video because we can send this to Team YouTube if she continues to strike people. You can't be on this platform showing all this stuff, saying you don't care, and then when the trolls on Twitter put it all up, you blame us and want to take us down. You know what I'm saying? And we didn't do anything. We didn't do a thing. So stop. It's going to hurt you in the long run. You can't keep doing that. You're like Natter 2.0. She'll never win a privacy strike. That's for when you record people who didn't ask to be on camera. Like everybody in that restaurant you recorded, everybody you record as you go out. That's privacy striking. And they have every right in the world with the tough laws of Kuwait. They have every right in the world to privacy strike you through YouTube. So stop. They were covering their faces. You didn't care. So rules for you, rules for thee, but not for me. Once again, this is what we go through with you. Big ass toddler. Oh God, look at Natter's channel. The more you threaten to strike people, the less people will react or watch you. Period. Why'd you go after Fire and Moon? I mean, what did they do? And Garlic Bread, he just showed that pinpoint of nowhere. Some fart box somewhere in some country. But you go and make a couple's vlog, our seaside Kuwait apartment. And then he opens up the electric box and it shows the address. When they certify those things, they have to put the address in there. Because it's for each place. So what are you doing? You could have blurred that out. You could have blurred out the whole window outside scene. Just show that you have big windows now. But no, you didn't. You didn't. You should comb your videos over and over and over if you're going to threaten to strike people that had nothing to do with you showing all that. I know she always doxes herself and blames others. Oh my God. So anyway, and I'm going to make that small clip at the beginning just for Team YouTube. Keep that in my little, downloaded area. You have to. I'm going to do it with my iMovie, right? And I'm going to put it over there in the folder with the URL to her seaside condo. And so the two of them together will go to Team YouTube. I ain't even playing anymore. Nobody needed or wanted to see a circuit breaker anyway. Thank you. Thank you. That wasn't even necessary, was it? He didn't have to open it. We all got one in our house. I ain't never opened mine. And just filmed it. And here is my fuse box. Like for real, speaking of fuse box, so get a load of this. So we have this $700 charger inverter, right, for the van. And it's heavy. So my husband builds a platform for it in the van. He goes and takes the outside. He had to do a 10-3 cable, so that's like a big, thick electric cord. I'll show you. Oh my God. So this is a 10-3, right? Look at it. It's a beast. And you got to run this into the charger inverter. Right? So he's out there working on it. He gets it all stripped. He gets everything put in. He gets everything set up, right? And he goes to turn it on, and the inverter won't turn on. We're troubleshooting. We're getting ready to call Renogy and say, hey, this don't work. But this is DC to AC. And we don't have the lithium battery yet. So it literally powers from a lithium battery, not from the AC, the outside power. So my husband ordered a lithium battery. He goes, OMG. And I go, oh my God, I was reading the troubleshooting of it, and it said, make sure batteries are charged. And I was like, huh? And then it goes click, click. I said, oh my God, you're right, because I read that in the troubleshooting. Yeah, we figured it out. So we got a lithium battery on the way. So we can set it all up. We can set it all up. Ah! Oh my God, we have spent way too much time on this electrical. Honest to God. That is the hardest part. I mean, you have to have these, the little bus between, you know, each circuit. It's crazy what you have to set up. You have to have a kill switch. You got to have all kinds of things. It's a whole thing. I mean, you are literally turning a van into an RV. So you got to do all the wiring and all the, you know, DC to AC, AC to DC stuff. It's so much. Why they have not created one unit, you know, because they do have a distribution board for RVs, you know, where you have your different waves of power, but it doesn't regulate voltage. Like I said, you got the AC, which is this, right? And then you got battery, which is a flat line, right? So you got this trying to meet this. And that's where you get problems. So you got to do a voltage regulator. You did build boxes and wired RVs? No shit, Megan. It's amazing. I mean, we're learning to be engineers at this point. So anyway, you have to watch a lot of stuff to get it. But why don't they ever create one box where you've got the battery coming in and the AC, and somewhere in the middle, it will flip switches and regulate voltage? Wouldn't that be, Megan, create one. Create one. I'm telling you, you will be rich. Because people get tired of this. This is so much work. If you just created a unit, you need to get that busy. You need to get busy. Listen, think about it. Find an engineer and an electrician. Work together. Get a promo, right? Get a promo. Get one made. And go and patent that thing. You know what I'm saying? Patent it. You will be rich. I'm serious. I ain't doing it. I don't even want to. I got a headache from just trying to research this stupid shit. So anyway, let's go in and listen to her BS and see why she's in a bad mood. Because it ain't about that. She don't care that she didn't protect her privacy. She's threatening channels again because she's in a bad mood. I don't know what's going on in her love life, but I've never seen somebody married less than a year with just this much hostility. You're going to go phone a friend? Do it. No, I'm serious. I know a guy that literally created, it's for electricians. It's a special cart, just a cart. It's an expensive cart, by the way. But the way he organized it is, electricians need it on the job, right? And he created it, patented it, and he's rich. Just a cart. If you created a system that can regulate voltage for van lifers, for homemade RVs, tiny homes, and you don't have to deal with all this garbage, oh my God, you would be rich. And you could sell them easily, $2,000 a piece. Easily. Because think about all the things we have to buy to make it work. You could be very wealthy. I'll take 10% for just telling you. No, I'm kidding. Yeah. Yeah, let's, there's something pissing her off. He's either limiting her takeout or he's not around, but I have never seen anybody married less than a year that cares more about the YouTubes and what's being said and what's being laughed about and what's being, shared than their own love life. I have no idea. Like, for 2 years, right? my husband and I were inseparable, right? The first 2 years, we're still inseparable. Let's be honest, inseparable, because every time I take a little trip for 3 days or 4 days to family, he's always calling me. How's it going? When are you coming home? So 18 years later, we're still doing this shit, right? Because we love each other and we're best friends. But anyway, I have never seen anybody married less than a year, always in a bad mood, a funk, absorbed into the internet. I don't get it. Yeah, I've been in faker relationships than that. Yeah, online would be the last thing on my mind, too. The first 2 years me and Mr. No Madness were together, honest to God, like, besides our children, nothing else mattered. Like, really, nothing. Our friends, nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because you're working on this bond and you're creating this amazing connection. So this is bizarre. Yeah, we're all hugged up. Exactly. Good night. Salah's never around. No, that age, they don't know how to be a husband. And let's be honest, you know, wives, Chantal doesn't know how to sacrifice anything. Her addiction to food, the internet, like the addiction is winning. And in that relationship will not last. Mrs. Mud Duck, thank you for being a Seeker for 5 months. And if you didn't know, Seeker family members, all my members every Monday are going to be doing stuff with me no matter what I'm doing. I'm not creating new content. You're just going to spend a day with me. Every Monday. Yesterday didn't go as planned. We did 35 minutes before AT&T's like, that's enough. That's enough live streaming. I'm getting on the phone with them today because I'm going to have a problem with them for sure. Anyway, we're going to do this every Monday. Every Monday, we're going to have a great day together. We're going to laugh. Listen, I tell stories. I was talking all about my husband and thinking he could buy himself shorts, and he put them on. And honestly, I said, okay. Those are nice. And then as I walked away, I go, too bad they skirt out. I laughed myself silly for 10 minutes. He went out the door laughing, because they do. Anyway, so I go into the stories of me and Mr. No Madness on these members only and tell you some of the stories. It's fun. We have laughs. But anyway, yesterday we went shopping. I got me some Pure Grace. I got me a purse spray. I got me a body after shower lotion and body spray. And I already have the shower gel. So now I'm back to my Pure Grace, which is my favorite. But anyway, that's what we're going to be doing on members only because I want to give my members their own channel. It's like an exclusive club, like the old Patreon used to be. So we're going to do that every Monday. Plus, you still get the videos when I leave town, which I'm leaving town in like 4 days. So members only will get special videos. Going to be making some head table wedding stuff. So you're going to get videos of that. Everything should be here before I go because I got to pack my car and we're going to work on these. I'm going to work on this with my sister, and we're going to try to make these DIY, beautiful, tall table decorations. Christy Girl Adventures, thank you for the $5 super chat. You enjoy your time with me? Thank you. I enjoy my time with you. I like to do the live streams even on members because I like to talk to you, have laughs together, and not just make a damn video. You have an Armed Forces Parade. All right, Saturday. Nice. God bless our troops, huh? All right, let's get on with it. Let's listen to what... I haven't seen it yet. I plucked out what was important. So I made it in 13 minutes and 49 seconds where she said she was going to log off and start striking channels. So I had to make a little thing at the beginning. So if Team YouTube reviews anything, I'm going to cut that out anyway and give it to Team YouTube. Save it for that day. Because I'm getting tired of this false striking stuff. People think they have a power because they know YouTube, you know, it'll take a while, but they'll come back at you. Trust that. Trust that. They don't play like that. You can't go around just threatening people. God, with you and your little fake power. Getting tired of that. Here we go. Smug towel in the house. Smug. All right, so let's listen to it in its entirety, shall we, people? Now, remember, this is Fair Use Act from 1970. I didn't even know there was such a thing back then. Whatever, no internet, but fair use, fair use. That means you can do commentary, criticism, right? So that's what we're doing. That's what we're up to. Let's zoom in a little, just a little. Maybe not. Do we want the shisha in our life? Not really. I know, I heard she got a grease stain on her abaya. Grease? Yeah, that would make sense. She eats greasy food all the time. Nobody cares if she's losing weight, gaining weight. Nobody cares anymore. You know, balloon up. Nobody cares. I'm just grateful that I am dropping clothes sizes and I can take myself dancing, right? I mean, to be almost 60 and have some abs, dang, that's an accomplishment. Because you got to remember, I was 50 pounds heavier than I am today. So if I ever feel good about myself, I ain't trying to be a flex. I'm just proud that at this age, during menopause, I can literally drop the weight. Because that's a hard task. Yeah, we know what that stain isn't. Yeah, why don't she have an adult bib? Why can't she put a towel around her? Thank you, Cammy girl. And yes, people, we will be covering MFW. We will be covering her. We're just waiting for her to do something fun. You know, because right now, there's not really anything fun, just sitting around on the porch talking about food. It's like 3 hours of talking about food. We're going to eat here. We're going to go there. I'm going to make this. I want to buy this, because the chat always brings up food. Oh, I don't want to talk about food. I dropped 50 pounds to not talk about food. But anyway, yes, we will still be covering her. She can be an asshole, and so can I. You just gotta give me a few days to get past the fuck you, Shelly, and shut up, Shelly. And I'm fine, because I can be an asshole too, but I don't, you know what I mean? I just do it in a different way. But I understand, some people don't. Here we go. Like her, this one. Smoking a shisha, blowing it in the camera, and accusing people of giving out her address, which nobody did. She did. Per usual, she always doxes herself.
Okay.
Like anybody's gonna fly to Kuwait, knock on the door. Okay. You know, she didn't even have to tell us she was in Kuwait, did she? Ever. She never had to tell us she was in Kuwait. She could have said she was in Egypt. She could have said she was in Syria. She could have said she was in Turkey. She's the one that tells everybody where she's at. Why does she wait to come on live to do that? It's kind of comparable to when she would come on live and stuff her face. So now she just added a new addiction, and she knows it irritates people. So that's why she does it. I'm gonna shame people who smoke, but I'm gonna sit here and smoke on camera and blow it in your face, right? That's what she does. This is her defiance. I love it, because she is her own show. She looks like she could rip somebody's head off. She wishes. You know, she may have that in her brain, but when it comes to like real one-on-one, like when FFG showed up at her fashion show, she could have had FFG removed. But she knew it would be good content to how dare her. She could have, if she was really that person, but she's not. She's not. She could have had her kicked out. She could have told her she's not welcome, right? Yeah, she took a picture with her and everything. So You know, don't buy into the false rage. But in person, she'd be a big wimp. Truth that.
Come on, people. There's not going to be any notification because I uploaded 3 streams in two videos in one stream in one day. So no notifications.
Wait until you're on a week's non-paid vacation. It'll be epic. Maybe she'll finally use her Twitch channel. Yeah, she don't want people to react to her, but if they don't, she gets mad. Like everybody's starting to react to Amberlynn Reed now. Everybody's pushing away and going to Amberlynn Reed. You know what happens, Chantal, when people do that? Your channel goes down just like Notters did. When the reaction channels walked away because he's a striker, everybody just walked away. And look, he's lucky he gets 30 people in his chat. See? See how that works? She don't care until she cares.
Aisha! Did you get a notification? I don't think so, huh?
Oh, remember when they would roll in 200 at a time, like they do on Yaba's channel and FFG's? It's already happening. My fur babies are great. Mr. Tiggs is... He's laying like... Listen. He lays like a little baby. I'll show you. He lays like a little baby on the couch. Watch. You see him? See his little baby behind his head? In the corner there? His little head's on the couch. The baby's behind his head. That's how he rolls. That's how he rolls. Jaxie's on the other couch. You can't see it. But anyway, yeah. That's how, he's like a little person. It's so cute. I love it.
I should have made a coffee. I forgot to. Darn it. Hey, Kane's mama. Hey.
Yeah, I feel like everything's flammable in that room. And people are saying, oh, she's sitting in front of a green screen. No, there ain't a green screen in the world that wouldn't have taken the wrinkles out of those ridiculous looking bedsheet curtains, right? They would have ironed them, steamed them for a good, or nobody would use the green screen. Trust that. If it looked like that. And we'll cover it. Maybe not. We're going to get through this one today. Maybe later on tonight I'll go live. But we'll cover where she's sitting on the floor. There's a new blue rug. There's a different trim to the wall, you know, baseboards. So she's definitely in the new place.
Hey. What's up, guys? Well,
what's with the stain on that? What's with the stain? Why does it look like there's cat hair? Did she get a kitten? No, it would meow. You'd hear it.
If it's just the two of you right now.
Look like you've been crying. I think you've been crying. That would explain the rage. Underneath her eyes is puffy. Her eyes are red. She's been crying. That's why we're getting chewed out. Got it. Now we know. This is why we're getting chewed out. Because of Salah. She'll never, ever complain about Salah.
No, you didn't.
Thank you for the $7.99. Is that Australian? Oh, Aussieland. Thank you, Tat Von B. I like your name. It's like Cat Von D. I love it. I love that. You are smart. You picked a cool name.
Yeah, because I did the mukbang within 24 hours. Mukbang.
Look at her plugging her other videos. I need the views. Go see it. And then you were crying. I think you were crying because in the mukbang, Salah didn't bring you enough food. It was a seafood fast food place. I'm like, who lives on the sea? That'd be like living in Florida on the Atlantic Ocean and going to what is it called? The Silver's place, the fast food fish food, right? What's the name of that place? I don't eat seafood. But What's the name of that place? Somebody? Come on, I can't even finish the joke till you tell me. What's it called? Yeah, it's like going to Taco Bell in Mexico. John Silver's, right? Yes, Long John Silver's. That would be like living in Florida on the Atlantic Ocean and going to Long John Silver's to eat seafood. You live on the sea, ma'am. What the hell? I want fast food. She had food. She had French fries with fish in it. Oh my God, I am literally gagging. That is disgusting. Long Dong Silvers.
Something else, I forget. Oh yeah, that weird cartoon.
Yeah, the birthday party where you're living out your trauma, right? Where everybody hated you. That was weird, but I love it.
And
She's like Stephen King. She's got the creep factor to her stories because she's got a creepy thinking. But so did, Stephen King. You're just wasting your time on YouTube, Chantal. Stephen King at least was smart enough to write a book.
and the live stream, so that nobody will get notifications.
That turned to movies.
The thing is, Aisha, like, I can't schedule live streams, and I can't
Why?
notify people ahead of time. Hey, Chantal Stalker,
Why?
that I'm going live.
Why?
Because of the fact that people will stream snipe me.
Yeah. Good God. That's your excuse for not setting notifications to go live because people will stream snipe you? Oh my gosh. Monty always stream sniped you. But back when you were in the algorithm, everybody got notified when you went live. Now nobody gets notified. We have to go search. So think about it. What's happening? Oh, I don't know. Maybe a members only chat means low engagement. I mean, talk to your manager on YouTube.
I at least want a little bit of a head start, you know? I think that's fair.
I don't stream snipe you unless I know you're going to delete it.
Here they come. Big toe, hello.
Oh, thank God, relief. They're all here. Oh, relief. They're all here.
My beezers.
Yep, all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them.
My hug
Yeah,
dog.
talk to your personal manager and whine to them. Don't whine to us. Because I didn't even know you did this one. I was excited when I found out, but I only found out through Garlic Bread. Because Garlic Bread had to defend himself, too, with your fake privacy complaint threat to strike channels when you're the one that doxed yourself. And said you didn't even care. I love that. We didn't do anything to protect our privacy, and we really don't care. Then why make a thing about it?
So I have some things to talk about. As you could probably see from the thumbnail, so I'll start on that.
Oh, jeez. She act like she's doing something. This is very important, everyone. All 5 of you. This is very important. Let's do it.
I'm gonna be
There you go. That's nice. That's so respectful. Look at this. Hey, YouTube, you see this? Is this allowed?
smoking my shisha, relaxing.
I have no idea taking care of business, nor do I care. That could be all made up.
Enjoying a sun-kissed. So
She never, ever can finish a sentence because I think she makes it up as she goes.
and then eventually people will notice this live stream and just like watch it after. That's fine.
Oh, good. Then you'll be able to plug in those mid-roll ads, right? And the people that don't have premium, they're going to be clicking. I do that. Hey, get premium. I have premium. It's worth it. Trust that.
You're gonna make a wheat coffee? I should have made one, but I'm having sweet orange
Get on with your story. Isn't that what this is all about?
juice instead. So Salah's out, and
He's always out.
his 8th wife. So
First wife. According to Missy Moo, his first wife and child. And we have seen a kid in your videos, so I'm starting to go, huh? So the kid's the chaperone. Got it. Yes,
Right.
premium is definitely worth it. Yeah, he's out at 3 a.m. Yep.
Oh, I need to freeze them. I know. I always forget. Sounds so good. Hey, Lulu. Yeah, it must be pretty early where you guys are, huh? Namaste, Anita. Hello. So,
Girl Tube says he doesn't have another wife. Look at him. We don't know. Could be another Chantal for all we know. I don't know. Right? I mean, if he's claiming Chantal is his wife, why wouldn't he have one?
oh.
And I'm not fat shaming. I'm talking about your behavior and the way you treat people. Your personality. You're mean. You're mean to people. Always threatening people. Can you imagine living your life? I don't like what you have to say. I'm going to threaten you. Can you imagine? Can you imagine when this all bounces back at her? And then it'll be everybody's fault but her own. Can you even believe it?
Hope you guys are all doing well and you had a nice Mother's Day and yada, yada, yada. All the, proverbial crap.
Wow. Wonder how your mom felt about that. Yada, 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 and all the proverbial crap. Wow, you really care about any of these people that are moms? Wow, what are you guys paying? That's insulting. I love being a mom, and I love all my mom subscribers.
Gemini Gem! Hi. So there's just some
No, we
he's
don't.
got 8 now. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, they changed the rules. They're allowed 8 wives now.
who cares if he even has one wife other than you? He has a right to it.
2023.
This ain't the Western world over there.
Yeah, this abaya is nice, eh? Thank you. I have a handful of abayas and I
And they all have stains.
just rotate.
Like that one.
My favorite one.
Can you imagine every day you don't get to have a style? You just toss this moo-moo over your body every single day, which they are allowed to wear jeans and t-shirts. If she chooses to wear the hijab, that's fine. But you can wear anything you want over there as long as you cover certain parts of your body. But can you imagine every day? I would be depressed if every day I wore the same thing. I couldn't do it either. Well, she didn't have a style before, but at least it was fun. The leopard dress, the zebra striped bodycon dress. At least it was fun. Different colors, different patterns. Sometimes the patterns didn't go together, and that made it fun. But, I couldn't imagine, especially in 100 and some degree heat.
Which is just black, but it has a little bit of detail. And has pockets.
So you don't go anywhere. What do you need pockets for? What do you put in the pockets? You storing snacks like a squirrel?
And I love the way it fits me. It's actually a little damaged. So when I wear that one,
But look at all the stuff on this one.
Stained it, so it's not. It can't
But what's it stained with? Well, we know what it's not stained with, but what's it stained with?
come out. Stain can't come out.
Maybe you should ask people, because if it's grease, all you do is put shampoo on it, let it sit, and the shampoo will pull out the grease, or even Dawn dish soap. Let it dry on it, just on the spot. People could help you. This is part of the content you could be putting out. Hey, you guys, today I'm going to need some help with this. Nothing. We get nothing.
And I have to wear a long abaya for that one. So, sucks. I could get a new one, I guess.
Ask permission.
So, I never did henna, no. It is.
I do not picture her running around without her hijab on. I feel like she puts this stuff on when he's gonna show up. I don't picture, in my opinion, her running around with her hair growing out and, wearing a sports bra top and stuff when he comes over. I just don't picture that. I just don't.
It's nice though, I do like it. So, let me start
Okay, start where?
saying where I see these things, okay?
Okay.
I don't go and look to seek out what people are saying about me. But sometimes things
Okay. Is this the normal speech? Is this how this always begins? I don't look for myself, but once in a while. I am pretty sure that you have searched your name so many times on YouTube that you come up in your own algorithm on the notification page. Like where the newest things on the most watched people that you watch, right? I have a feeling all the clip channels that you watch, all the reaction channels you watch, they all come up in your feed. And then you click on them instantly. So I'm sorry, you may not have to go search it, but you've watched enough clip channels and reaction channels daily that they automatically come up in your algorithm. So you may not search yourself, but you watch everything.
things that are like going too far are brought to my attention.
Really? Like on the Twitter and the Kiwi Farms? Because that's where most things go too far. And they don't care. But we have to be careful over here on the reaction channels.
So, how do I start addressing this? As you
I guess you should have planned it.
see from my thumbnail,
Hello, Wolf React. Welcome.
I find okay, so there's some reaction channels.
Always blaming the reaction channels when all this started on Kiwi Farms and the Twitter. All of it. And she blames the reaction channels every single time.
Who are we can't control what trolls do. Trolls are gonna be crap. They have no life. They're gonna
Yeah, they don't count. They're the ones that did it. But trolls, nothing we can do. We have to turn a blind eye to the trolls. But those damn reaction channels.
try to infringe on my life always.
Yes, that's just what trolls do.
Maybe if I stop addressing it for a long, long, long period of time.
Or even just 3 live streams. You just don't address it. That would be great.
That will change. Hi, Malik. Hi.
Give it a try. Do it.
Because, why do something if you're getting no reaction? It's just like boredom, I get.
Why do something if you get no reaction? Are you telling us why this is why you're doing this? Because you get reactions from it? Okay.
It's like children. Just like children, don't pay attention to them. They'll stop what they're doing.
Can you just roll those stains under? Because I'm focusing. I'm hyper-focusing.
These are adults, okay? Supposedly with better, happier lives than what I have.
Yeah. Let's just look at the scenery and see how happy your life is. Everybody knows where you're at because of you. You did a condo tour where you showed out the window, but now you're punishing everyone from ever seeing anything but your moon pie. I don't get it. Why are you doing this? Why do you look like you just got done crying? Why does Missy Moo have her husband have DMs of Salah talking about you behind your back? What's going on? I'm sorry, but like I said, when I was a newlywed under a year, right? This is the last place I would have been. YouTube, every day, 3-4 times a day. I mean, that does not say happy. And you can say this is your job, but you're not treating it like a job. You're literally just doing the least. You fire up a shisha, and then you fire up a live. You smoke and blow it in our face, or you overeat on a video. There's no Muslim life. There's no the day in a... Listen, there's so many channels out there that are a day in the life of a Muslim woman, and they're amazing. They're so interesting. The culture, the things they do all day. And you're just treating this like the Tonight Show on a budget. It's like the laziest, unhappiest content. It's drab. It's sad. It's all sad. That's what it is. It's sad.
So, I want to say, though, that we can't control. There's people who are like, you know...
You can't control anything. Free speech. Free expression. Free will. You willingly put where you're at on your channel. Right here. And he opened up an electrical panel with your address. I can't help you there. But you can't blame everyone. Blame yourself.
Doing really nasty things about our building and all this and that. So...
That wasn't us. That was a troll. That was... Listen, that was a troll. And you know it.
Like calling it a fart box or whatever. Like, yeah, I know.
Is that what bothers you the most? Is somebody went and changed the actual name of some building. We don't know it's your building. There was no address. There was no pinpoint of a street. Nothing. In fact, I better cue that up because she's going to accuse people of pinpointing. Hold on. I'm gonna bring that up. Hold up. I got to have that ready. She doesn't, yeah. I mean, I really don't blame her for not doing a video, because I gotta be honest, it's just...
What is going on?
Shh. Quiet, Gorlick. Quiet. Alright, I'll have it ready. I'll have to keep inserting myself, because she's threatening to strike channels.
You know, one time online, I was like farting my life away, but now I'm Muslim and I don't fart, okay? So, I'm kidding.
Well, then that explains why you look swollen. Girl, let it out. Let it rip.
Anyway, whatever. That's stupid. It's not going to have the reaction that they hope for because people here, and I say this because I've lived in both parts of the world.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Here we go. The comparison of countries, which all have different cultures, different social agendas. Oh, give me a break. You can't compare anything. The westernized world to the Middle East? Are you serious?
Okay, I've lived in the West, and now I live here.
Okay.
There are laws protecting people from defamatory comments in this part of the world.
You're in that part of the world. We're not. So what's your point? So it's supposed to be against you. You're the one there. So I guess you can't call people goblins and camels and all that stuff. It's defamatory, right? I'm not sitting in Kuwait. I can say any words I want.
There are laws protecting people. You don't have the right, Jessica, you don't have the right to defame people here. You don't have the right to insult people here.
But you've done all that. And you think it's your right. Her eyes are swollen. She's been crying.
Online and ruin their image. It just doesn't happen. People are more mature. Like in
Wait a minute. Are you saying you're one of them? That you follow that non-defamatory behavior? You follow that? So you're one of them, or are you westernized? I haven't figured out. That doesn't make sense.
Public, I saw, let me compare it, for example.
Okay, compare it.
I saw a video, people are not on the street drunk throwing up and...
That's because you can't drink there. You're in a dry country. You can't drink there, or they would be in the streets throwing up. Partying, Mardi Gras, parades. And not everybody throws up in the streets. Yeah, they may be out there partying like in Mardi Gras, but that don't go on everywhere. And if it is, it's some vagabond who's drunk, right? Walking the streets at night. But that isn't a commonality anywhere except Mardi Gras.
Making jerks of themselves, that they don't do these things to people. Like, Salah was so surprised at how some of these people behave. Okay,
So you had him watch videos? Because I haven't seen a YouTuber doing that, except for SJam, by the way. But people have like, that's problematic. So, yeah, out of all the YouTubers I've watched, I think SJam and you throwing up in your vents, peeing your pants, drunk, you two are the only ones I've seen act like that. Everybody else kind of keeps it, professional. Oh my God. More projection.
okay. Yeah, exactly, Jessica.
Jessica, what are you in there saying? Are people allowed to post Gorlick's house? She ain't even addressing you, Jessica Messica. Did you see that? Because we're talking about Chantal. Don't talk about anybody else right now.
Getting to that.
She's getting to that. So it's Gorlick she's mad at. Got it.
Hold on. Or what? Let me.
Stop that.
The quality's okay.
Disrespectful.
Is it okay?
No, there's days I wish it was grainy and pixelated. And today's one of those days.
Hello.
They were trolling you when they said that the quality was bad. God forbid. No, even MFW's never vomited on camera. Only her and SJam. And they've both peed their pants, I swear. They need to do a DNA test. See if they're related. Girl, you've been crying. Come on now, tell us what's really wrong. Quit taking it out on us.
Yeah, Kane's mama. So that's the thing. People don't do that here, So if they see something like trolling online, they're just gonna people think that they're gonna stain my image here and be like, oh, she's so gross, whatever. People are just gonna move on with their day. They don't think of these. They don't think like this. They don't.
Then what's your problem? Then why are you bringing it up? And why are you platforming it? Why don't you just ignore it? If you're one of them, they don't think about it. They go on with their day. But why do you think about it and don't go on with your day without platforming it? You're going to make it worse.
I don't think like people do that, like the trolls do. It's not the same culture at all.
So that's the trolls. They get away with it because they're anonymous. We have to think about things. See, like this right here, that is not pinpointing anyone's location. No one's. No street, not even the name of the water. No streets, nothing. That is not pinpointing anyone's location. This could be on the Jersey Shore. There could be a Building 200 luxury fart box, Jersey Shore. So dang, girl, you just making stuff up now. That's what Garlic Bread showed, by the way.
So, maybe there are people who do it, but they probably do it in secret because they can be persecuted for it, right?
Can they? A public location you can be persecuted for? Maybe in Kuwait. So maybe you shouldn't be doxing people while you're in Kuwait. Because maybe that could get you in trouble. But we're in the Western world. If Google publicizes it, I guess it's just public knowledge. This is rude to your viewers.
That we can't control, though people come trying to mess with my life. But what
You can't control anything. I know that makes you nuts.
can control, I'd like to know how it's okay to bring more attention to it, to platform it, Yeah.
like you're doing right now, like you do with BBJ. If FFG don't talk about BBJ, your chat does, right? And then you address it again and bring that cat up over and over and over.
You know, like I get so much crap that I'm a vile person because I dox people.
Dee Dee's mom, her nursing home, what room she's in, and told people to call there. Now, we don't want to play that clip, do we? Do we? Or T and Sass's daughter? Do we? Do we have to constantly do this, tennis match? And that's just two off the top of my head.
No, I'm not the one making videos pinpointing, showing a map.
You don't have to. Oh, yeah, here's the pinpointing. There it is. This is the pinpointing, YouTube. She's talking about a video. Here's the pinpointing. No streets. Nothing. Nothing. Just a funny saying right here. That's it. That's it. This is what this is all about.
Of my location, all right?
Now listen carefully. In the next 2 minutes, listen to what she says.
Showing a map with a pinpoint, it's so immature. It's
There it is. There it is. There's the map with the pinpoint, everybody. There it is. There it is. Oh, yeah, Perfectly Imperfect's family. Yes, that was something.
so immature. People will just find it immature here and stupid and probably not even really understand everything that's going on. And they're not going to look into the lore. Like, these are people with families and, like, jobs, and they don't care, you know?
Then what's the problem?
So, it's just, you're just trying to damage businesses because it really has no effect on me. You know? Like, really.
Yeah, the people that do that, Chantal, by the way, they did it to me when I was in an RV resort. I didn't even have over 1,200 subs, right? And they went and left a review saying that I was a threat to the resort. It happens to everybody. You're not special. You're not special. Okay? Happens to everybody. And it's trolls. It's not reaction channels. So why don't you go find the trolls that did this to you and leave us out of it? How about that?
Anyway, but I don't care about that. Whatever. Like,
She don't care about that, Team YouTube.
we have the responsibility too, as well.
What? What? Read another chat.
Well, yeah, full throttle, because I think that it's important to address these things about this platform. What they do outside of the platform, I have no control over.
You have no control what they do on the platform.
And I know giving it attention makes it worse.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
That's exactly what you're doing. Making it worse by threatening people.
that's the goal, not to. But, like, I think that platforming it, like, pinpointing on a map where I live and making a video about it.
Here we are again. There's the pinpoint. This is what she's talking about. There's the pinpoint. I mean, really, think about this. She's more mad about this, was able to be edited on Google and actually be put in parentheses, I suppose. I don't even know if this is her place. She's saying it. This could be off the Jersey Shore, and it's just a joke. But this is what she's referring to as damning evidence to strike channels. I love it. You seen that, right, Team YouTube? Yeah, no name, no number, no street names, not even a city, a country, nothing.
Is ridiculous. Like, it's just so low and so stupid. Like, how is it okay to do that? You know what I mean? Like,
then go after the trolls that did it. None of us are even ignorant and stupid enough to do it. Only somebody who's anonymous would do that. But you go after us, because that's what you do best.
do a video condemning people doing that, but then showing the map of where we live. And we do have,
So that's a map of where you live? How do we know that? I mean, there's no identifying markers. There's a stupid little, pinpoint, and then this funny shit. There's not even a name of a building. I mean, what? There's not even a name of a complex. There's nothing. Oh, failure to launch.
You will wear no makeup and look. Oh, thank you, Anita. Yeah, like there's other people living in the building. There's like other people's safety that they don't care about. Just
We don't even know where that building is.
try to make me mad and rage. And this is not a rage. This is me addressing an issue.
You should address the issue of the person that may have upset you, of why you look like you've been crying with puffy eyes, not us.
Like everyone else does. You know what I mean? Because if I were to dox somebody, it would.
Oh, you mean like when you literally, there's a clip on the YouTubes of you telling everyone specifically, and your channel probably should have come down for that, huh? Specifically where Dee Dee's mom's nursing home was, what room she was in, and to call there and harass. That's what you said. It is clipped on the YouTubes. So if YouTube needs to see that little timestamp, even though it's deleted, YouTube still has it. Just because it's off your channel, YouTube still has it. As long as you got the URL and the clip. So there's that. You have done that.
Would be the talk of the YouTube world forever.
You were, and you just dismissed it as mental illness, and you were drunk. So we guess it's okay. So whoever doxes her, she's already doxed herself, by the way. Make sure you're drunk, and you have a diagnosis. It's so ridiculous.
I would be the most vile person, but it's okay for them.
God. What is this logic? Okay, so listen, 15 seconds here. Listen to what she says.
To put a map location of where I live.
Okay, this is her, once again, her evidence. Here's the map location of where she's at, everyone. Can you find your way there? No, because there's no address. There's no street names. Ay, ay, ay. Here we go, 15 seconds. Listen.
Like, we have a responsibility, yes, to...
Yes, you had a responsibility. You shouldn't have opened the electric box that has your address. You shouldn't have done that. It was your fault. And showed, hold on. Here's your title. Our new seaside Kuwait condo. Okay, now we know you're seaside in Kuwait. This is your video, not ours. Guess you shouldn't have showed any of these, I don't know, flexing views. I guess you shouldn't have showed any of that. None of that. You could have blurred the whole window. I guess you shouldn't have in your video. Oh my God. She wants all this. She needs all this.
Try to hide, if we didn't want people to know where we live, I guess...
Here we go. Listen. If we didn't want people to know where we live,
we could do videos right in front of a wall. How interesting would that be?
So let me get this straight. Because you did the video showing the tower you lived in, the height of your view, the view out the window with some identifying markers. It's our fault? What? You're already sitting in front of a wall of wrinkled curtains, and it is boring. We were really hoping to continue to see that sea view. Nobody's showing up there and knocking on the door. Nobody has that kind of time or money, nor do they care.
Doing a video just in front of a wall. No, we wanted to show you our apartment. We wanted to do something positive.
So why have you stopped? I find it odd that you did a whole tour of that place, and now we get nothing. So maybe you guys walked around and looked at that place, but that's not really where you ended up. And that's why you're doing this false outrage, because you don't live there. It was just one of them tours where they let you have a key and go in and look. I don't know, but I did see the kitchen, so I'm going to assume that they do live there because she already, you've already showed it all.
You know what I mean? Like, we wanted to, whatever. So we didn't protect our privacy. Honestly, we don't care.
We didn't protect our privacy. Honestly, we don't care. We didn't protect our privacy. Honestly, we don't care. So you're going to do privacy strikes with that statement coming out of your mouth? Okay, makes sense.
Like I said, Kuwait's not the same. People are not going to show up here and threaten us. And
Exactly. Now, the people that could do a privacy complaint are the people you filmed out in public, in the restaurant, the women that were covering their face. You were filming men's wives without the men's permission and stuff like that. And I'm pretty sure that could be a privacy complaint, a privacy strike from those people.
and everything like that. It's so illegal. So many things are so illegal and harder to get away with here.
And we don't live there, thank God.
So we're not afraid of that. But I'm just pointing out.
I don't get what you're pointing out. It makes no sense, except for you look like you've been crying. You're upset. Your cheeks are flush. Your eyelids are swollen, which mine swell up when I cry. Underneath your eyes is swollen. You can say sodium, but it looks like sad eyes. And I feel bad for you if that's what's going on. But to take it out on us makes it where we don't feel sorry for you. Too bad you couldn't be a humble, real person. Right?
That it's just a crappy thing to do. In my opinion, it's like...
Expected. Just like when you did that to Dee Dee's mom in the nursing home. It was completely expected because you were mad at her. You were mad at Perfectly Imperfect. You did the same thing to her. You were mad at T and Sass. You did the same thing to her. You pick on people you think are less than you. That's what you do. Garlic bread's next. Fire and Moon. How did you even know Fire and Moon existed? Wow. And you went after them. I'm telling you, man, one of these days you're going to come across someone that is literally going to go the proper route with YouTube, prove their income. See, right now, you don't think people make enough except for Yaba and FFG. That's why you don't go after Yaba and FFG, because they could actually get a lawyer and prove the income you took away from them for false striking. I don't care if I made $500 a month on this platform. I still would fight you in a court of law for false striking. And I'm now finally smart enough to have everything ready with timestamps. I am so not playing. All the things you've done to people on here, and you're going to go and punch the people in the face that you think are less than you. Sweetheart, you're barely in the algorithm anymore.
You know.
And what happens if you get that 100,000 subscriber mark? I don't know how your views go down, but your subscribers go up. Well, actually, I do know, but that's just speculation. Anyway, when you get that 100,000 subscriber plaque with the play button, where are they going to send it? Where's your address for YouTube now? Because if it's in Canada, that means you're still going to be paying Canadian taxes for this year too. If it's in Kuwait, do you think YouTube's going to send you the play button to Kuwait? Probably. I love it. Hopefully you didn't put your channel in Salah's name, or guess what? He'll get the plaque. Oh my God, wouldn't that be just gold? You work all that time, and then it goes to him. Oh my gosh.
Let's pull up a map. Like some reactions.
Here's the map again. Here's the map again, people. Here's the map, YouTube. At Team YouTube, here's the map she's referring to. Now, if she's referring to any other ones, no reaction channels have pulled up anything else. And if they did, shame on them. But it ain't me. Not me.
channels are famous for that. Let's pull up a map and see exactly where this.
That would be Monty. That's Monty all day long. And let's see what flight she's on. That's Monty. Sorry, but it is.
Person lives, and then like condemn.
She could be Breezing too. She kind of likes to be the whatever you call it.
For attacking the location, but you're helping it be found, you know?
The name of the building has now been changed to Luxury Dingleberry Depot. Oh my God, it's probably going to change weekly. That is hysterical. Rebel Soul's like, whatever, Chantal. I love when she feels like she's doing something. Like, finally, some content. Even if I have to exaggerate it and threaten people, at least it's content because she's upset about something.
I don't even have to say this goes with.
Yeah, I know, Elise. Salah opened the electric box and showed the address. I know.
Saying if you're somebody
On their own video.
who takes the time to pinpoint someone's location.
Here we go again. She's repeated this a million times. Here's the pinpoint she's referring to. Oh. Tigsy, I'll get you a carrot.
You're a moron. And
Moron!
That goes without saying. Rage Against the Machine. I mean, that's just. You live in a small home. It's bad where you live at beach. I know they're trying to like say, oh, the area is so bad, blah, blah, blah. Whatever. So anyway, I don't care what people say about that. Whatever. We love it here. We love to live here. That's not going to.
So where did people say, because we know it's not reaction channels, where did people say that, or there is one, I just never seen it. Where did they say that the area was bad that they're living in? Who said it? Was it Kiwi Farms? Was it the Twitter? Because I hate when they bring Twitter shit to the YouTubes. They're separate platforms.
Change, whatever. Your place is nice. They have nothing to say. I know. True. Why is it withholding messages?
Now Google's withholding messages on her channel. Ooh, maybe somebody went in there and complained about her, threatening people again. Yeah, there was no need to show the electrical box and open it up. I mean, everybody has one.
Stupid.
And they all have your address inside.
Annoying. Morons be following you around via Google Maps. Yeah, if you want to search my location, do it on your own then, but you don't have to publicize it.
Once again, there it is, publicized. No street names, nothing. Just a luxury fart box. And I'm pretty sure there's no condos called the luxury fart box. So it's a joke. Suck it up, it's a joke.
You know what I mean?
No.
Everyone hates God. Yeah, him too. There's other ones though that just like, you know what I mean? There's other, it's not just him. There's.
You know what I mean? Who? Who are you accusing? I'm eating watermelon for breakfast. Wow. Now listen, people. Listen to the threat.
There's other pathetic people who, this hair is bugging me, this lint, who try to, who have done that. There's other people who have done it first, like did a full lowdown showing our whole building. You could vaguely say she lives in this area, blah, blah, blah.
Showed a building and said, you could vaguely agree she lives in this area? That's a full, what? When you doxed Dee Dee's mom in a nursing home, you said the name of the nursing home. You said the room number. You told people to call there and harass. And when you doxed Dee Dee's job, you said what her position was, where she worked, got her fired. Wow. That, Dee Dee literally would have had a lawsuit. And she could have sued you for her income lost. I mean, why are people just allowing the threats? I can't believe it. Because they don't want to do anything about it because she's in Kuwait. Well, could get her sent home, I suppose. I know she doxed French Fry Girl's phone number on a live stream, Notter's phone number on a live stream. Oops, it was a mistake. And you're on here making a 50-minute video over this? Now, whatever happened over on Twitter or the Kiwi Farms is not the reaction channels. You use us when you're mad at real trolls. BS.
You don't have to give like the exact blog, the exact apartment.
Nobody did that. Not that I'm aware of. Never seen it anywhere. But I don't watch Monty and I don't watch Just Breezin'. So I have no idea if it was those two. Not my problem. I'm just covering my own ass. Here we go. Listen. This is important, people. Right now, listen to this.
Like, why are these things relevant? You know what I mean? Other than anyway,
I'm
after this stream, I'm actually gonna sign into the laptop and privacy strike every single person who put our exact location in their videos.
Thank God I didn't.
Argue that there's no good intent in that. And we'll see. Maybe they'll keep it up because...
So wait a minute. A public building on a public map on Google, that ain't privacy. That's public information. Now you and your husband did a tour showing your exact location. Your exact location. So yeah, I don't think you could call it a privacy complaint because you put it out there. End of.
You know, our name and everything is not in it. It's a public listing. But
what? You changing the laws of Google Earth, Google Maps.
Platforming, you know, things that could potentially be harmful. So
I thought you said it can't be potentially harmful because nobody would come to Kuwait and bother you. Make up your mind.
Hi, Louise. Hi, Material Girl.
You're going to need a better argument for YouTube.
I don't get the obsession either. What does it accomplish exactly? You know, like...
You know, when you were doxing a nursing home, what was that about? An elderly woman in a nursing home just to get back at Dee Dee. You went after her mom in a nursing home. Can you even imagine the outrage, right? Are you wearing a baseball mitt? Never mind. You remember, can you even imagine the outrage if somebody would have done that to her grandma? Oh my gosh. But nobody did. But you did it to Dee Dee because you were mad at her. You wanted to hurt her hard. Wow. And we're the evil ones. Okay.
If I did that to them and...
You did Dee Dee's mom.
Their exact location, where they live exactly.
Yep. Dee Dee's mom.
They would cry for weeks.
No, you're crying for weeks.
They would go hide off the internet. You know?
You didn't go hide off the internet when you did that and everybody was outraged. You came back telling everybody to pretty much, oh, that's right. I was not in a good headspace. That's right. I hope that's the argument whoever put out the actual street and all that shit, if they did. God only knows if it's true or not on the YouTubes. Anyway, because they already know she's a striker, so I'm pretty sure no YouTubers did it. It was probably Kiwi Farms, Twitter, that kind of stuff. Yeah, exposing her best friend at her lowest point in life. Yep, there's that too. Yep. Yes, the address was on the electrical box. All they did was pan in. Jesus, Mary.
Oh, there's reactors who do that. They run and hide the minute we outline anything about their life.
You don't. You double down.
Ooh, you know, cry victim.
Wow. That's some evil shit right there. So when I put out Dee Dee's mom stuff, they cried victim. Did Dee Dee's mom cry victim? when her nursing home was harassed. Wow.
To be honest, no one gives a shit if they know where we live or not, because this is immature and childish behavior, obviously from the brainless haters channels.
Oh, obviously, El Sutton Salah. Do you know what your woman did to an elderly woman? Over here threatening reaction channels now. And nobody did anything about what she did. Dee Dee didn't.
And just ignore these nuts, baby, period. Yeah, exactly. Like, it doesn't affect our life at all. Like,
It don't? Then why would you do privacy strikes? Which you can't.
doesn't. Like, I don't know. But it's just...
Yeah, Dee Dee had to move her mom to another home. Dee Dee lost her job.
I wanted to speak out against, like, the hypocrisy always.
Always.
Always pointing it out.
Always.
How it's like, it's okay for them. It's okay for them to cry victim if it's done to them.
Doesn't even make sense. I don't do that to anyone. So why are you lumping people together? Don't you think you should be a little more specific on who you're even talking about? I mean, my God, Nader has put out all your private DMs, all your voicemails. He's put out your clothes, your crusty underwear. He has done it all the most, him and Dee Dee. Him and Dee Dee. I haven't seen anyone do that much to someone. Or you. We haven't even seen anyone do that much to you. But you sure have done it to others. I guess it's called the universe. God.
And even in a less invasive way, but it's okay for them to platform putting up on the map my exact location.
Here we go again. There it is. Team YouTube. I'm putting it up over and over again. This is what she says is her exact location. Somewhere near some water in some country on some street, all unknown, and the name of some building, 200. That must be a corporate. That must be a corporate name. Or Luxury Fart Box is the corporate name. This is her complaint with the reaction channels. Be specific, because we don't know who you're talking about, but we're all covering our own asses.
Like, are you serious?
Are you serious? Oh my God. Sometimes I just feel like I lose brain cells with this stuff. I mean, is this for real? Is this just trolling and content and jokes? I mean, for real. I mean, like, you know. Quit sucking
Yeah,
on
they're
it.
saying there's prostitutes. There's prostitutes everywhere.
Oh, is that what people are saying? They looked up the area. It's got to be Kiwi Farms. Got to be the Twitter. It has to be. I haven't heard that at all. So this is the part where I didn't watch. So now this can be all new to me.
Everywhere. Are you kidding? You're going to act like there's not more prostitutes in the U.S.?
U.S.? What do we have to do with your crap? Oh, that's right. We're the most viewers on your channel because Canadians don't even watch you. Canadians create reaction channels about you. They don't even want to claim you. Is there no prostitution in Canada? Oh, let's look. Where is she from? Where's she from? Okay, never mind. We don't care where she's from. Let's just say Canada as a whole. Let's just go with Ottawa. Okay. Let's see. Prostitution in Ottawa, Canada. It's probably legal. 4 Ottawa areas notorious for street prostitutes. So why did you bring up the United States? Look at that. Prostitution rates in Ottawa are higher than Toronto and Montreal. Look at that, Chantal. You should always look up your data before you start degrading the United States. And why can't a woman, you know what I mean, sell her body for money? Why can't they? Oh, I know why. Because you can't sit there at the H&R Block and say, it's all on a questionnaire, right? They're going to add this to the TurboTax in the prostitution self-employment area. So how many blowies did you give this year? And make sure your records are accurate. That's why. Because do you think anybody cares if a woman chooses to do that? No. Their body, their choice. It's just not taxable. Think about it.
Please.
You know, it's really sad when you live in a country where men and women can't even be in a room together unless they're married. Listen, that's sad. That's sad. But hey, that's their culture. But just so you know, where you were living in the luxury villa is 4 times higher prostitution than Toronto or Montreal. Next time, do your research.
If you weren't so
Maybe she is mad because she had to shut down her OF while she's in Kuwait. Yeah, right, Casey?
People wouldn't stalk you. It's literally like drugs to them.
Run like Helen is still trying to weigh her. Don't even bother. Between the filters and the abayas, you'll never know until she ends up in the hospital and forced to a liquid diet. You will never know. I have no idea. It'd be haram. I don't know if prostitution's haram. I have no idea. Is there prostitution in Kuwait? I don't know.
So sad. I'm always amazed at adults acting like this. You
Me too.
know?
You know?
Yeah. So I just find that wrong, and I wanted to speak out against it, you know?
But you didn't do a good job about it because this is not your exact location. There's nothing there. Your husband, showed out the window. Then he went over, look at our electrical box. Yeah, look at our electrical box with all our information and certified for our address. Look at it. We're going to show you everything. Every window, every scenery, out every window. And we enjoyed that. We really, really did. But now you're using it against us when we didn't do anything. He did. He did. Make sure you pan in. He did it. Not us. Oh, yeah, it'd be all right over here. Boy, that wouldn't be hard for the Kiwi Farms to zoom in on. You did it. Not us. So you showed it. Some troll from some other site went and plugged it in, pinpointed it, displayed it on the Twitter, and we get blamed for it? I don't think so. Yeah, it could be the North Carolina coast. It could be the Atlantic Ocean. It could be Jersey Shore. We don't know. But we didn't put it out there. You just threaten us because you can't find the trolls. You do it all the time.
I don't know what people are talking about. You need 100K people to have a YouTube manager.
Yes, you do, ma'am. Actually, you need more than that. If you want a direct phone line, you're going to have 1 million subscribers, maybe 500,000. But yes, what you have is called a PR team. We all got the email. How to grow and build your channel. Because guess what, Chantal? You are 1 out of 6 million channels. I know to you, you are all 6 million channels, right? But they don't really care about your complaints, right? So when they just want you to make them money. And if you don't make them money, they are going to slide you down the algorithm. So you can't think that you can just sit on a couch against a blue curtain, call it content, and everybody's just supposed to subscribe and watch and answer all your complaints while you threaten people and you false strike channels. One of these days, you're gonna get it. Like, understand it in that way. Get it. Like, you're gonna get it. It's all gonna make sense to you. It should be now. When you're only at 7,000 views for even a small little threat, let's talk. And you have 3,000 subscribers? 7,000 views? I don't think I'd be blaming others. I think I'd be changing my show. I would be changing my show.
That's not true. Like, I did Google it, and it does say that on one website.
So it is true. We all know it's true. It's a PR team. I have the emails, and I'm under 6,000 subs. You know who has a direct line to YouTube at any time? Trisha Paytas, Shane Dawson, Foodie Pie. You know what I mean? Like, you know, you don't. If they even seen your content or spent the time even reviewing some of the stuff you've done on this platform, you wouldn't be sitting on the blue couch in front of a screen or a camera. No, you wouldn't.
But
Her channel went up by 500 subs Saturday night. Yeah, there's a lot of people that do that, but the views tell the real story. So I don't even care. If you want to, I mean, there are people out there that don't want to grow their channel organically. There's people out there that just want the plaque because it makes them feel like somebody. That's cool. I think it's all false sense of self. If this is what it takes to feel important and feel famous or a celebrity, I can't. I'll laugh. I can't. Don't make me laugh.
How do I have a manager? Like, I had that one
You don't have a manager.
From a while ago. Then I didn't hear from them for like ever. And then
That you never hear from them unless they want you to increase your memberships or teach you ways to do trailers and premieres and shorts. That's what they're for. They call themselves that so you feel important. They just want you to do stuff to make them more money.
And I got an email recently.
It's called corporate America.
That somebody was taking their place.
Yep. Just like when you have a host at a casino and the host, I don't know, gets a different position, they'll send you an email. Hey, your host don't do shit for you at a casino. It's just if you have a problem, they just want you to go to one person and not bother anyone else. And you email them, you'll never hear from them. If you do, it's shocking, surprising. So yeah, it's kind of the same concept. You know what I'm saying? So when they take another position, they'll introduce you to a new host. It's no big deal. It's stupid. Stop. This is sad.
And you know, every time I have a manager, I just basically like I don't really.
It's not a manager. In fact, FFG, who has, I don't know, 70,000 subs less than you, literally put up the same exact email you got that she got. I would pull mine up, but I always go through and delete insignificant shit. And yes, I got the same email. It means nothing.
Ask them for much.
What would you ask them for? What would you ask YouTube for?
Like, there's certain channels that are problematic. Is there anything you can do about that?
Just a sub was hidden by Gal. Why was just a sub hidden from my channel? That means they're blocked. Okay, you unhid them. Thank you, Gal. Okay, she said sorry. Okay, you're unhidden. Let's be careful, please, wrenches. Please be careful. 95% are dead subs. Thank you for the super chat for $7.99 from... I can't read it because that other thing went across it. Who is that? Was that Fat Con B? Thank you. I think so. Australian. $7.99. That's all I can see. Thank you. I can see the picture, so I'm guessing. Chantel, you just won't want Salah to think you're more important than you actually are. Stop. Yeah. Well, and I think she's going through a little bit of maybe of an identity crisis over there. She doesn't fit in with the women. It's not her culture. She wants to stay there. She's got reasons. So I'm kind of thinking that things just aren't homesick maybe. But instead of being like down to earth, which she can't do, she's never learned how to just put herself out there, except in a negative way, you know, drunk, drugs, stuff like that, and nudity. That's the only way is controversial. She doesn't know how to be humble, which I would believe would be very important in the Muslim culture. You know, humbleness. I think she struggles with that.
So I'm just waiting to hear back, but that's about
You won't.
all I need.
They're like, we don't want to hear about your complaints. We want to help you build your channel for views because your views are down and you've deleted like 8 million views worth of videos to hide something nobody knows. Who would do that? Nobody.
Help with, really. I mean, I don't know. I guess tips, but that's what they do, is give you tips.
Yeah, they give you tips on how to build your channel. It's not a complaint department.
But they said they would look into some things for me.
No, they won't. No, they won't. You know the only way they'll look into anything? They don't even look into it when you click, oh, I don't know, these little buttons over here, right? Hold on. Gosh. Wait, where is it? You know where it says report on the video? They don't look into any of that. There's no timestamp. It's just, yeah. Here's your complaint department. That's it. It goes nowhere. There's a whole process to do it properly, which took me forever to learn because I thought this was something. It's nothing. Wasting your time. It's just to pacify people so they feel better. Oh, good, I reported it. Something should get done. Nothing gets done. It's a whole process. And people have learned, you go over to the Twitter, you put up the clip with the timestamp and the URL, and at Team YouTube will reply right on the Twitter. They say, send this to this, and that's when things get done. So everybody figured that out now. You don't have anybody to complain to. You're just threatening people for no reason. You never used to be like this. This is who you're turning into. A Shanny. And look where Shanny ended up. Her channel is deleted. Every single one that pops up gets hit again. Because it's called ban evading. Is that what you want? I don't know who's whispering in your ear, but I don't think they're your friend. I think they're trying to be the one that took your channel down by giving you bad advice. And you think they're your friend. That's my guess. Because you never used to be like this. You rolled with it. You threw tomatoes. You had fun. I mean, yeah, I guess you did once in a while. But you're doing this way more often. Which tells me somebody is pretending to be your friend so they can watch your channel fade to black. I love that for you. Keep listening to whoever it is. Good morning, Maybella.
I don't know. These people going too far, doxing people, and they think we're going to be afraid of insecure about the new home. They're jealous as fuck, obviously. Just
wouldn't it be funny if whoever's trying to guide her is also the one doxing her address as a troll? Wouldn't that be a trip? She puts too much trust in people on the YouTubes, especially when people, now listen carefully, are competing with you or may not be jealous of your income. You got to be very careful because the competition and the false friendships, that's the worst part of YouTube. The worst part, because we already know what people will do to take somebody's income away because they're jealous or they just didn't make it. It's unbelievable. But we see it every day on the YouTubes. You should just be smarter than that, Chantal. Just do your content, grow your channel, make your money, just like Trisha Paytas did. She didn't care. She didn't strike her reactors. She knew they gave her more attention. Stop.
From attention like a kid who needs a toy. No, it's true. They act more childish than children. I've never in my life seen adults like do these kind of things. It's so gross. You're the best thing to happen to Chantal.
Well, as an adult, you won't see me rolling down a hill in my underwear. You won't see me shaving my head live at 3 a.m. for content. You ain't gonna see me doing that stuff because I'm an adult. Embarrassing.
And I think people are like big mad about that. Like a lot of people, it's been very revealing to me and shocking, but it's finally set in. People hate when other people are happy.
Bingo. So maybe keeping your enemies closer, but whispering in your ear that it's the reaction channel's fault Maybe you need to look into that, sweetheart.
Misery loves company, for sure, 100%.
That's the truth. So who's whispering in your ear? Misery loves company.
And they think that I would always, they're wrong about me. They were wrong about me. They think I was always going to be a train wreck, which is.
I ain't even putting a poll up. Not even putting a poll up. Because I want to see the end. See, right now you're in this stagnant stage, but shit's going to pop off again, which is why everybody's still sticking around for some reason. We could all just disappear and show up when it all pops off. But, you know, here and there, we just like to have a good laugh or something. I don't even know. I don't know anymore. I'm so... I'm literally questioning myself at this point. But it is my soap operas, and soap operas have lulls, right? So... Your idea of train wreck is just getting high and drunk on camera, which is against terms of service. But now you're just doing different stuff. But you're not living the life you're preaching, or we would see the content. I mean, let's just take a look real quick. I'm just going to put in Muslim life. That's simple. Muslim life. And there's just video after video, a day in the life of a Muslim man. There is Muslim majority cities in America. There is what do Muslims do for a living? Balancing life. Studying the deen. There's so many channels. Muslim girl destroys Western women. That's nice. People talking about haram, racist states, the 10 most Muslim states in the USA. I mean, Muslim life, this is a couple, right? Muslim life. So, I mean, there's so much content out there. Oh, and then you show up. The documentary. God, that is some funny shit. I do love that documentary, I gotta be honest. I'm just saying there's a lot of content instead of the blue couch.
Just not the case.
Yeah, somebody type in blue couch.
Black's chaos. Welcome to your back of our restoration. Reebies. Hey Blacks. Hello Beezers. Hi babe.
There's even Muslim couples doing mukbangs. Of course there are. Something's off, which is what's keeping us all around. Something is off.
It's a very nice apartment. They're probably yeah, and I mean, that's fine if they are, but then don't, like, shame other people for their home.
Yeah, like, what? Don't shame other people for the homes they live in? What? You literally are saying that? Now I know you're whistling in FFG. Yep, yep, now I know what you're doing. Yep, and Yaba, because you've accused Yaba of being trailer trash or some shit. And FFG of living in a Motel 6. So, oh, I see what you're doing. It makes sense now.
Either. Maybe
Per usual. Let's draw in the people that get the most views during a live stream. I gotta whistle them in.
When you're up. Yeah, exactly. Well, you can stay mad because, you know, I don't know. It is. It's true. Misery loves company. And it was so hard for me to wrap my mind around.
Well, thank you so much, Kimmy. Kimmy said, Shelly, you and Mr. No Man is going to do your own. That back and forth, you two have had me in stitches. Yes, we're going to do a love documentary. And there's always a story about me and Mr. Nomanis. That's the other thing I don't understand about her. There's never these intimate, funny stories. And I'm not talking like, you know, intimate in that way. I'm talking about like little back and forth things that they've done. There's really nothing. Nothing. It's weird. Everybody has stories with their spouse. Day-to-day stuff. But we get nothing. Just YouTube drama crap.
On that, like, and then they try to like deflect or try to use the excuse that I'm a vile person. Meanwhile, these people calling me vile are the same ones doxing my location.
Nobody's doxed your location. Who? Can you be specific? These people? Who?
Doxing other people, calling my mom a whore, just making...
That's FFG. So are you saying FFG doxed your location? I never seen it. She didn't dox your location. Nobody did on the reaction channels because they're not stupid. This had to have been a Twitter thing. She's bringing Twitter over here and blaming us. Yeah.
Making up disgusting rumors about.
That's what I think too, no filter. I think there's a little truth to whatever Missy Moose said about, because we have seen a child in some videos, and you can't get rid of that. Can I have some milk? And little feet. She tried to say those were Slash's feet. And the knees were down at the level of the coffee table. So what? Is this some trick? Your filters shrink him down to the size of a 7 or 8-year-old? That's crazy.
Us, and I'm just sitting here busy.
Yes, we know, Bella. I showed it, yeah. The electrical box, yeah.
You know, and addressing things, yeah, in my self-defense sometimes, yeah.
Oh, that's right. Mental illness or self-defense. We forgot. God, this is like trying to throw shit on a wall and see if it'll stick. You know what I'm saying?
No more hamsters for me. He's a handful.
That rodent's a handful? Oh, cleaning the cage? Yeah, it's kind of like cleaning a litter box every day, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, no more pets. A good idea.
My membership, I guess, turned off made me sad, but just rejoined. Yay! You're working at, it's middle of working day. It's true, Blacks, they have no lives. It's true.
Yeah, we must be on Harry number 5. He goes out, we're done. If Harry number 5's gone, there's that. It's over. Nods, what was Nods doing? Nods was on there making some weird lasagna. It was disgusting because he used his hands to mix the meat raw with the sauce. Instead of cooking the meat and putting it in the sauce, it was raw. There's a clip on, let me see whose channel it was. Hold on. Whose channel was it? It was gold. It really was gold. It was right here on a Funkle Fester. Nader was raging. He was being called broke. People wanted to know what he did all day. He got mad about that. He was wielding knives. He was threatening to bite Chantal's arm off. Yeah, he does all this threatening shit, but she don't touch his channel. So anyway, there was all that. A Funkle Fester put it in a clip, so you can go watch that. I'm not going to display him because that's just Nader, and I'm not interested in his crap anymore. Maybe one day I will be, but we already know he's like Chantal. When he's mad at something else, he takes it out on everyone else, right? So he's probably mad because his date for his trial's coming up and he can't get out of it. He has to go to trial. And I guess Missy Moo and her husband are going to go see the trial, and probably, who knows, maybe FFG will go there and sit in on the trial, right? Draw pictures, whatever you're allowed to do, right? Then display the cartoons after of him, you know, with his little, probably his hair combed over, in a suit, looking innocent, right? So I don't know, but that's probably his frustration level at this point. And I have a feeling he's going to get a little nuttier as we approach his trial date.
Hi, Witchy, hi! And thanks for rejoining. Glendora, California? Oh, I don't know about that. But thanks, Louise. Thanks for the super chat. Eat Howie. Who called your mom a whore? FFG.
FFG. But what did you say about her mom? So I guess it was a tit for a tat. I don't know why you girls go to such low levels when you're mad, but we watch it. You know what I mean? I couldn't do that. I like to just review the content in front of me. I don't like to branch out to hurt people. I just don't.
She sat there and targeted my mom for a whole live stream. Yeah, work out hard, baby. I'm going tomorrow.
He's at the gym in the middle of the night? Okay. He's working out. He's working out hard.
I have a lot of work to do in the home. I have to clean up.
Yes, we heard Sappy Frass. Yep, the Google Map search now says the luxury Dingleberry Depot. I think it's probably going to change weekly because whoever's doing it definitely knows how to do it.
go live and clean, but I want to get these things out that I have to say. So I want to address also.
Okay.
What?
What now?
I want to point out some things.
Okay. Then we'll counteract that.
Yo mama.
Oh, yo mama, you're up to the plate. This is what happens, yo mama. When you talk, listen, you're not allowed to disagree with her, I'm guessing. You're out. Yo mama, you're out. You ain't gonna be loving the fupa no more, and I done told you this is gonna happen.
Okay.
Okay.
I appreciate that he calls out people fairly.
Yes, but
he calls people out.
Yeah.
Fine. But I don't think that he's 100%. I don't think that he's really, I think he's still biased in a lot of ways.
So you don't think he's 100% on your side? Is that what that sentence was supposed to do? Why should he be? What is this being loyal to other creators about? What is that about? That is called insecure. Insecure. That's what insecure people do. They cling on to somebody who makes them feel good for a minute. Maybe he can change his mind, right? And say, you know what? I don't like what you just did. That's called ethical. That's called, now I see what I see in this moment. Okay, all right, I'm loving this.
And I'll point out some examples.
Okay.
Now, he gave me crap yesterday in his live stream.
Oh, yo mama. You can't give her crap. Yo mama. She meant to say, yeah, he's not 100% kissing her ass or loyal, right? See, you have to go up to bat even if she does bad things. See, now you know why she's got a lot of reaction channels. Because pretty much every single person that's a reaction channel has been done wrong, right?
Stream for not reacting to Charlie, not giving Charlie praise for coming after FFG. And I'll tell you why that is.
Why should he? He ain't a part of this crap fight.
Yes, I find her roasting FFG funny. In a defense of my mother, and this is low for me to say, but there was a funny dig where she said, yeah, enjoy your stream, babe. Don't worry, I can handle it. I mean, enjoy your workout.
Oh. Celeste says, I'll be busy a bit in the gym, but I'll be listening. Yeah.
I can handle it. Small housewarming gift. Oh, thanks, Witchy. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
How do you go from that to false anger? Wouldn't you finish a story and say, I'll get with you guys in just a minute, the chat, but I got to get this out. It's really bothering me. So this is just a way to put a dig at yo mama. In other words, get in line, yo mama.
Woo! You're so sweet and beautiful. Thank you. Thank you guys for your positivity and for being here listening to me. My hot box and my fart box.
Now she's admitting it's a fart box. Ain't that something? So,
I feel like a celebrity. No, I don't want to be. Louise. So, I mean, why, can you answer me this? Why, he thinks that I should have reacted to Charlie and you know, basically it sounds like kind of team up with Charlie in that respect. Charlie's a reactor, if she's a reactor. To team up and go after FFG. Okay, instead of talking.
See, and that's where the problems start on YouTube. If somebody really doesn't like somebody, right, they try to create alliances, allies, to go after someone. It doesn't work like that because in the end, everyone ends up getting burned. Have we not seen this 1,000 times? Stop reaching out in private. Just do your show. Then there's no loyalties. There's no backroom conversations and plans because they all come out. In the end, they all come out and it will hurt your channel. If you can't ride solo or rogue all on your own and you got to team up with people, then you know what? in the end, you're going to get what you get. You need to be solo. It's your own channel, your own show. This is where lines get crossed on YouTube, and I hate it. I hate it. It's just embarrassing. It's happened to even the top creators who have created alliances and then had a split up. Like you had Shane Dawson, Jeffree Star. You had Jeffree Star and what's the other makeup guy? What's his name? And that destroyed him because in the end, Jeffree Star was powerful. Jeffree Star came out a star. And everyone else, Shane Dawson took himself off YouTube and he's never been able to recover. What's his name? Charles something. Yeah, James Charles, yes. They destroyed James Charles. So I'm just saying, and then Toddy went at it without a crystal ball. Like, you don't understand, real lawsuits come out of this. So don't do alliances. If you can't make it on your own, then you're never meant to make it. How about that? But everybody trying to climb that ladder as fast as they can. Yeah, the enemy of your enemy is not your friend. Amen, Tally girl. Some people, we just sit back and watch it.
Talking about Missy,
and here she is telling you about yourself, yo mama. So that didn't take long, did it? I'm actually surprised it took this long.
So
you don't tell her what to do.
The thing.
You don't give her advice either.
Some good digs, okay. FFG said my mom.
And let me tell you why it ain't gonna work. You might be trying to tell Chantal, you should go over there and you and Charlie should react to FFG and Let me tell you why it's not gonna work. And she knows it. It ain't because of her. It's because Charlie Gold doesn't buy that shit. She don't play those games, and there's no way she will ever alliance with Foodie Beauty. And that's what makes her mad. So she's gonna take it out on you, yo mama.
Was a whore. She called her all these disgusting names, and she was a whore, blah, blah, blah.
Bye, swimming mermaid. Have a great day.
And then Charlie said, well, your mom can't afford to be a whore because look at the offspring she made. You look like a bulldog and a frog, so she probably couldn't afford it.
Yeah, you're not really good at the delivery of comedy, right? You got to add the laugh. Right? You gotta emphasize it. It's not kind of like, so today I had a peanut butter sandwich. No, you gotta put that stuff out there. If you want us to laugh and think that was funny, calling somebody a bulldog. Actually, Charlie did it funnier. So don't repeat it unless you know how to, animate it a little bit. Even with your voice would be helpful.
Which was funny. So, but...
Nope, failure to launch.
Beyond that, she'll then turn around and say that FFG and I are the same, that I'm vile, that she's going to go back to picking on me. So what?
That's what she doesn't want, yo mama. So having her even mention Charlie Gold's name just opened up the floodgates. And that's how it works.
Am I going to support somebody who I had long time beef with?
Yep.
If you're going to call out hypocrisy...
Oh boy, yo mama, lean in. She telling you.
You're going to go in one breath, freak out, leave your chair, say that these people are shit reactors because all they do is target one person. Then you need to go back at the history of Charlie's channel.
You got to go back. He has to go back to the history of all of it. And he's going to be very, very busy. Very, 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 very busy.
And look at her history. You need to look at her history of the channel. She started, I want you to know, right from the get-go.
Foodie Beauty and Charlie Gold have been going at it for years. And at one point, it got really bad. So now it's been quiet. Yo mama's done stirred the pot and now this is what happens. We don't get in other people's beef. We just don't do it because they get stirred back up again. And she don't want to be dragged by Charlie Gold. Trust that.
Right when the channel was born. Right out of the Garden of Eden.
Yeah, it was Charlie Gold. It was Michael B. Petty and Zachary Michael. Those are the top three. And possibly Irate Alex, right? Those were the top ones that reacted to Foodie Beauty. Everybody else, in my opinion, besides Yaba came in, I don't know how many years ago, but it was during those people, right? And then everybody else showed up during the Nodder arc. What trailer park? Why'd you just put my name in the chat for no reason? Yeah, your mama's got to find out the history if he wants to speak on it, because everybody knows the history, except for maybe his audience. I don't know. Yeah. So anyway, I watched it all back then, but I wasn't a reaction channel. I didn't actually start switching my channel over until the Nodder relationship. Then I was like, oh my God, we got to talk about this. And that's where I was born. And FFG was born. A lot of us were born during that time. Just saying, you know, a lot of people.
Didn't do anything to this person, okay? I was doing my thing. I was failing at diets. Clearly, so were her and FFG. And that's not a dig, that's a fact, because these people started their channels. If you want to say that I'm the same as FFG, no. Charlie and FFG are very similar. So you need to like...
So are you guys putting yourselves down? Are you guys putting yourselves down? You're all different. I don't see a similarity in any of you. Y'all know how to drag each other. That's about it. I mean, I could do that in a minute if I wanted to lower myself to your level, but I don't want to. I'm too old for that. But you're all around the same age. So you're all good at dragging. You're good at insults. You're good at shaming each other. You're all good at it. I could be good at it, but I don't want to be, because it's like, to me, it's like arguing with an idiot and then y'all look stupid, right? But it's entertainment. So the entertainment keeps the audience around. So you guys are all good at it.
Look at that.
Why does it always go back to weight with you and diets? Are you going through a rough time? Are you dieting and exercising and this is where your frustration's coming out? Like battling your demons? I don't know. But why would you turn the things you've said to each other into now weight? Who cares? So you started your channels out saying, hey, you started yours out thinking you were going to be a makeup guru, right? That didn't work. Then you seen mukbangs were a big thing, so you went to mukbangs. Then your weight went all over the place, okay? FFG started hers out. She did a joke. I'm going to try all the diets they try and see if any of them work. It was a joke. Charlie Gold said she was coming on. She was going to do a weight loss. She has done a weight loss. She's actually achieved traveling and going places. So it worked for her. But who cares how you started your channels? I started out as a travel channel. Who cares?
Because they both started their channels.
She got their fingers up. Oh my. Don't you look at this. Don't you wave those at me. Don't you wave those little cocktail weenies at me.
Claiming that they're going to be better and lose weight than Amberlynn and I, okay?
So, how is this profound? It worked or it didn't. Move on.
Now the thing is, and this will get ignored because it doesn't suit people's narratives.
Nope, only yours.
The thing is, they both have gained weight or stagnant. They haven't done any weight loss content on their...
But neither has you and Amberlynn, so who cares? How many times you been on a diet and going to the gym? It doesn't work, you fail. Okay, change my mind, I can't do it. So, move on.
Channels from the get-go, since then, they've become reaction channels, hate channels against Amberlynn and I. And
is anyone that reacts a hate channel? If you keep flip-flopping and we call it out, is that hate or is that, hey, obvious, Captain Obvious? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean?
And it's okay for them to just go back to that. That's fine. That's fine. But it's not okay for all the other channels that your mama goes after to just pick on one person. But it's okay for Charlie to do it.
Make up your mind. So Yo Mama's okay if he's got beef with the people you have beef with, which is all reaction channels, and we're all shit out of his mouth, but we don't listen to him. He's just putting on a show. Just like you are. False rage. I mean, none of this even makes sense. That's why we know you're bored and you just want some views, and it's fine. And everybody knows Yo Mama's new on the scene. He's from the Madden community. He even sounds like he is reviewing us as video games. I mean, that's what it sounds like. So same style he uses over on the Madden, he brought it over here. He just grabbed reaction channel clips and he makes stories out of them. So what? You do that, you draw shit, and you make these creepy stories. Why are you taking it so serious? Like, are we supposed to take the birthday party thing serious? I mean, really? Because that was weird. I mean, the Eileen Warno style, that stuff's weird. I don't even know if the story is some kind of like 11-year-old trauma from going to a birthday party where nobody liked you. Why would your mom drop you off? If people didn't like my daughter, I wouldn't take her to a birthday party to be embarrassed or upset. I mean, it was kind of sad, but it was weird. Because then you made it creepy. But that's just you putting on a show.
And even if they did lose weight and were successful, it doesn't give them the right to come target us.
How are you targeted? How are you you always, listen, you go after Amberlynn Reed when she pisses you off, call her names, but then when you want to use an example, you always, she's my bestie, right? And it's us, we're the ones. What about Hungry Fat Chick? How about Life by Jen? How come you don't identify with all these people? Why is it just Amberlynn Reed? Because you built your subscribers off of Amberlynn Reed? Possibly. But it's all a game and you know it. This is all just YouTube fodder. She just putting you in line, Yo Mama. She don't mind if you have a problem with everyone else, but don't you dare have a problem with her. You learning yet?
So to say, well, Chantel's vile, so that's why we react to her behavior. Okay,
Yes.
let's analyze.
Yes, we do. Like right now, accusing everybody of putting reaction channels, putting your address out there when your husband opened up the electrical box and showed everybody your address. And then he showed the view from the window to the sea. We didn't do that. You could have sat just like this. We wouldn't even know you moved. But you did it. You did it.
That. So one of her examples for analyzing my past behavior and why we deserve all this bullying and hate ongoing is that I had a suicide attempt when I was...
What? Oh, you really need the drama, don't you? Who would bring that up? Why would you? Okay, remember at the beginning of this, she said, even if the trolls put up our exact location, why would you make a video? Why would you make a video and showcase it? So if FFG or whoever you're talking about said anything about you as a 15-year-old, why are you making a video and showcasing it? Because I didn't see it. And maybe thousands of people didn't see it or hear it. And then what you do is open up the floodgates for someone like Just Shannon to make a video and say, oh, really? Because you disclosed everything about me as a teenager for no reason. You see what I'm saying? See how it's on the content that you're providing right now? You're going to tell everyone what you did at 15? And none of us, nope, not touching it.
15. So if you do the math, I'm 39.
And Shannon's also older, and you divulged all her teenage behavior. So there was that. You told the story, by the way. Shannon didn't put her story out here. You did.
I think that's more than double. Like, no. There should be a...
Math. Can you do math? 15. You're 15. You're 39, sweetheart. 24 years.
statute of limitations if you're going to go back into someone's past. Seriously?
Just Shannon. Did you put your stories out here on the YouTube of your teenage life? Or did she put your stories out here because she was mad at you? Fascinating. Good for the goose.
Okay, a suicide attempt when I was 15.
Why are you showcasing this? You deleted the video where you told the story. Of course, it's in the, the Canadian Horror Story documentary, by the way. See, I don't think that any of this bothers her. I just don't. Why would she bring this up?
Please. And I had many psychological issues. And you don't know my family history. You don't have any right. You're not a psychiatrist. You don't have the authority to talk about these issues, you know? And
Well, you told the stories. So they're just repeating what you've already put out on the internet. Nobody went and interviewed your parents or some psychiatric hospital or your doctor. You put the stories out there.
to use that as justification for your body shaming, your non-diet shaming, she's not going to fit in the shower, blah, blah, blah. By the way, I do.
I never doubted that you would fit in that shower. Maybe it was a joke.
So I find that just very hypocritical. Like, I'm sorry. Yeah, women should be lifting each other up, not trying to sit there all badass like, I can one up on you. I can get a better dig than you.
But you do that. You've been doing that to Shannon since she showed up in FFG's chat. You've been punishing her ever since. I think you even doxed her address too. Yes, you did. Because when you when FFG went to hang out with her in that town, right? You said the street and all that stuff. That's right, on a live stream. Yeah. So if you can't take it, don't dish it out.
Because honestly, I find all of those digs childish and I don't want to react to them. I was addressing actual rumors that Missy was saying as falsehood, you know? But like,
you know what? That's between you and Missy Moo. She's the one putting it out there. So, she's ready to throw tomatoes with you. Since you called her creepy and all that weird shit, yeah, I'm pretty sure she's just fighting back. So, you can say whatever you want about somebody. You can shame them. Oh, right. Remember, I was growing a planet on my face. Where is it? It's gone. It's been removed. Okay? So let's talk about planets there, Saturn. But that's what you do. You insult people. You go after them. And then when they retaliate, they're haters. Okay.
like these little childish digs between two creators, I don't care. And I'm not going to praise somebody who is going to, just because we have solidarity in hating one person, and then go back to treating me like crap and calling me vile in the same breath. It's not going to happen.
It can happen if it wants. It's called free speech. What do you mean it's not going to happen? What do you mean? I don't even get what you're saying. I mean, you're like word salad. Could you be more specific? She said that about Kaya too. Of course she did. She makes fun of where people live. She makes fun of their looks. She fat shames people. She ugly shames people. And we know she don't care if you do it to her. She just uses it to get her people to go attack people. Or when she's in a bad mood, it makes her feel better, especially if people react to this. Mm-hmm.
Like that just doesn't make any sense. You know what I mean? Like,
you know what I mean? Like, what's the next thing?
so from the get-go, I did nothing to Charlie, okay? Did nothing to Charlie.
Well, that'd be up to Charlie to decide. Just like it's up to Charlie and African American people to decide if you calling her Cole is racist or not. And then do an apology while you're eating Popeye's chicken with the Popeye's chicken green screen behind you. Yeah, that's up to them, not you. You, as a white privileged Canadian woman, don't get to decide what is racism. Only those that have the minority or the target get to decide, not you. And that goes for Asians, that goes for Mexicans, that goes for Filipinos, that goes for anyone that's a minority. Not your white privilege, but, you know what I'm saying? Okay, they get to decide what's racism.
Just like I did nothing to FFG. And they both react to me in vile ways. So they're more like, how am I?
She did nothing to FFG. Is this wash, rinse, repeat? Is that what this is? Because we know what you did to FFG. We're well aware of what you did to her.
How am I like FFG? Do I have?
You're worse. You literally dressed up after she told you a story privately about domestic violence with a hammer. You literally, for Halloween, dressed up with a head wound and a side pony. Literally.
Look, where's the similarity? We have big chins. Like, are you kidding? Where's my channel targeting one person? Hi, Toriana. Yeah, why are all these other fat women making fun of the same two fat women online? And yo mama, if you want to be completely non-biased, you have to include Charlie in that.
Oh. Maybe he did include Charlie, but just not to the degree you wanted him to, right? You wanted him to call out Charlie, but not you when you're both, got whatever you've said about each other. Nobody wants to get involved in it, which is why I tried to tell Yo Mama on my live stream, there's a reason none of us want to get involved because of this right here. Right here. It's their fight, and reaction channels don't, and the audience doesn't want the infighting. I don't get between FFG and Foodie Beauty. I don't get between Charlie Gold. I'm not reacting to any of it. None of it, because of this right here. This is what happens, Yo Mama.
You have to. She's the same. I don't care, like, if you like her more for whatever reason. That's exactly, she does the exact same thing. She's exactly just like FFG. Maybe more articulated.
Look at her try to guide your show, Yo Mama. Hope you're taking notes.
But doesn't matter. And looks don't matter. Like, what are we talking about? Who's uglier than who?
You have called FFG a goblin, which, by the way, is anti-Semitic. Anyway, you have called her all kinds of names with her looks. You've called Charlie Gold names. They've called you names. It's tit for tat. We just really don't care. Yeah, all the videos are deleted to show her part, always. Yeah, that's just a hit to the channel, is it not? If you're proud of what you're saying, keep it up.
Who? Like, who cares? Like, it's never been an issue of, like, any looks. Who cares? Like, that doesn't make you a better person. Whatever. So
Then quit going for women's looks. You went for my looks. I've never gone for your looks. And I'm not even going to retaliate going for your looks because I'm not going to take myself down to your level. I know you're insecure. I know inside you're battling things. And it comes out with your words. I've met many people like you. It actually makes me sad. Because if you could look inside yourself and be the best version of yourself that God wants you to be, not the people on the YouTubes, God. You're supposed to be made in his image. So if you don't like yourself, then you can't like God. It's that simple.
So I find it childish, honestly, and I go back to the roots. Like, we have been targeted, Amber Lynn and I have been targeted by these people from the beginning, and we did nothing. We did our vlogs. We still do our vlogs. Amber Lynn doesn't even bother to defend herself, and I need to take a page from her.
Yeah, she's smarter. She knows it's marketing. Trisha Paytas didn't either. So I guess if you got, your feelings get hurt or you would retaliate with real life shit and you get called out on it. Like if that's how you retaliate, then yeah, you will always be dealing with people you have affected. If you just went on, made your content and stopped doing this all the time, it will all stop. But you sit there and you threaten reaction channels. You do this constantly. Just for reacting to your content. Welcome to the world. If you go out into the world and you had a job like you did have and you weren't doing it right, then the person who's your boss will fire you. Say, hey, you know what? This ain't working out. If you're problematic, you will get fired. That's not a hater. That's a fact. I'm just saying. Yeah, Amberlynn Reed does do it right. She knows it's attention, which is why she has double the subs you have. Same with Trisha Paytas. Why she's a millionaire, laughing in her mansion at the reaction channels giving her the attention. You push everybody away in your real life and on the YouTubes, and then you got your little hug club, good for you. But eventually you turn on those people too. We've seen them all leave. You just get new people and then they leave. New people, they leave, right? It's because you can't take criticism of your content that you put out for the world. I told you, why don't you just have members only live streams? Why are you doing all this? We don't have to put this out to 9 million people to watch, or 14 million, or 30,000. In your case, 7,000. You don't have to put this out here. You're threatening people again. Pay attention.
Book and that.
Doesn't matter how she made her money, just a nugget. She never went after her reaction channels. Ever. Never. Trisha Paytas kept being a train wreck, sitting her kitchen floor crying, right? Showing adult toys, telling disgusting stories, overeating. And she never, ever did this to her reaction channels. This is what Nader does. This is why Nader is lucky he can get 30 people in a chat. Reaction channels are not going to constantly be threatened and stick around. They're going to start going elsewhere. And since Amberlynn Reed plays ball, I guess Amberlynn Reed will get the views and the reactions, won't she? While her channel continues to disappear from the algorithm.
Charlie is one of the OG chicks who only existed to try and be weight loss channel against Foodie Beauty. Exactly. Just
so what? Who cares? You gossiping hens over there? Oh my God, they get her going. So it ain't a hug club, that's a hate club.
FFG. Similarities. Let's say that. And then, just like FFG, when I defend myself, she calls me a bigot. She finds some, just like FFG saying I'm anti-Semitic when I target her. So no, I can pinpoint more similarities between those two. Ones that people don't even care about.
We don't even care about any of it. It makes no sense. This is like playground fight.
No?
God, what are we dealing with here? Unsocialized human beings. That's what it is. Unsocialized.
Hi, Anastasia. Your arrests are not more than a decade of booze and stop drinking.
Now they're trying to what? Oh, they're trying to bring up people's arrests in her channel, in her chat. They're trying to call FFG 350 pounds. But this is a better class of people. They're not haters. They're just a better class of people. Everybody else, they're the haters.
Whatever.
Everybody here in my chat, everybody in Yaba's, everybody in FFG's, they're all the haters. But these people, they're just trying to make the world a better place. Yeah, they're bringing down just breezing. People, she looks like she's still drinking. They're just doing all this shit. You know what? And welcome to the YouTubes, because that's what they do.
I mean, so I did nothing, doing my vlog.
You never do anything, sweetheart. I'm so sad all this keeps happening to you.
Yeah, I'm not succeeding at weight loss, whatever.
Whatever. I'm going to the gym, you guys. I'm going to do Ramadan, but you're accusing other channels of professing a weight loss plan, and then what? They failed. They failed. But with you, it's whatever. Changed my mind.
Call out the crap, whatever. But, then I started defending myself against her.
Yes, being vile. Doxing. Yeah, that's how you defend yourself. We know.
When I said some not nice things, of course.
Of course. Of course. But you people can't say them back.
But it stopped eventually.
Like, eventually it stopped. Except for what? In that community post you just deleted, where you literally went off on Missy Moo and said all kinds of vile shit. Other than that, it's all disappeared.
Actually, I didn't
It's
even
called deleted.
talk about Charlie. And she still stays talking about me. She still stays targeting me, just like FFG. So she doesn't go real life. Okay, fine. She doesn't.
Wow. So it's just called tit for a tat on the YouTubes? Because she don't go real life. Good for you, Charlie, for having integrity.
Real life, but she still does the same type of content, which
So do you.
you don't call out. You know, she'll say something.
Oh, yo mama, you need to call that out. If you're going to call out Foodie Beauty, you got to call out everybody from the Twitter to the Kiwi Farms all the way, because she compares herself as better than. So if these people are doing it, trust me, they're doing it worse. Trust me, they're doing it worse.
About FFG in your live stream, yo mama, and then she'll go, okay, so we're gonna go back to targeting Foodie Beauty, and you'll go, okay, yeah, facts, no cap, yeah. Okay, so that's okay for her to do it, but you're gonna call out FFG for doing the same thing.
What? Now we're just playing Twister. Y'all all call each other out. And if your mama wants to say you're right about it, wrong about it, he has every right to do that. He ain't kissing yo ass. He don't kiss my ass. He ain't kissing yo ass. He ain't kissing no one's ass. He does his own style. Like it or don't, Foodie. Maybe you should quit reaching out to him behind the scenes, because that's going to hurt him.
Yeah. Yeah, I said Charlie Cole. If you want to see that as a microaggression, fine, but I'm not racist.
You don't get to decide if you're racist. Charlie Gold gets to decide. Oh, that does not do you well, ma'am. White people do not have that right.
Okay, so we're going to go back to targeting Foodie Beauty, and you'll go, okay, yeah, facts, no cap, yeah. Okay, so that's okay for her to do it, but you're going to call out FFG for doing the same thing. Yeah.
I don't think, yo mama, you want to get involved in the middle of this racist thing. I told you that was what's going to happen if you platformed it. And that's exactly where this is going to go.
Yeah, I said Charlie Cole. If you want to see that as a microaggression, fine, but I'm not racist. I explained that a million times.
You did. But what about the apology video in front of the Popeyes chicken green screen? Yeah, that's where you might have got away with saying, oh, I was thinking like gold, silver, titanium, platinum, and coal. Right? Why didn't you say lead? Right? You're not Charlie Gold. You're Charlie Lead. Lead. Right? Mercury. Come on, girl. Stop.
Gold, coal. In my mind...
I told you this was going to happen, yo mama. You done opened the floodgates.
Very fast, it just came up with that. Because I didn't even think in my brain anything racist.
Piss and vinegar? What you doing over here? Did you leave the hug box? We got no problem with you here. Did you leave the hug box? Do I get to sing Another One Bites the Dust? Come on now. Tell me. Did you leave the hug box? Piss and vinegar. Step up to the plate. Come on now. Oh, she ain't gonna say anything. All right.
Just about it, So she took that and she made it blew it up out of proportion.
She had every right to. She had every right to. Man, I told you, yo mama, you don't want to open this back up.
Hugely. I even apologized for it at some...
In front of a Popeye's chicken green screen, eating Popeye's chicken.
Point.
So they proved that piss and vinegar is chicken pickle. I love chicken pickle clips. Oh my God. Awesome. Good for you, girl.
Like, and then she just kept it going and going, just like FFG with the cat. Now she has something
You're the one that keeps that going.
to use, well, to justify her continued harassment, because now she can say that I'm an animal abuser, right?
No, she's already done that. Showed the paperwork. We're done with it. We're over it. You keep bringing it up because, I don't know, you want to stay connected to her audience. You want to continue the fight. You want the fight to stay there because you know your channel will tank if it don't. Now look at Yo Mama done stirred up the dirt with Charlie Gold again. Hopefully Charlie Gold says, nope, not biting the bait. Let her channel just keep going downhill. Because that's the way a lot of reaction channels feel when you threaten us. You're always threatening us. Like Natter did. So eventually we'll all walk away and go to Amber Lynn. God, can you imagine if we all went to Amber Lynn and made that interesting? Shit, that girl be hitting the million subscriber mark.
She's an animal abuser. She's an animal abuser. We can target her because she's an animal abuser.
That was on the TikToks. They ran you off TikToks. And it's on Twitter. They're doing the hashtag over there. We don't hashtag that stuff. We don't have to.
There's always something. And then Charlie can do the same thing. Well, we can go after her because she's a bigot. Okay, yeah. So there are two peas in a pod. I don't know how people don't see it.
I'm sorry, but that don't work on us people with intelligence.
So
you're just sitting over there being a humble Muslim woman, just trying to do your innocent content, right? Right? And these evil people come out of nowhere.
I'm not gonna go and sit here and kiss her ass now, just because she doesn't like FFG. I don't need.
Yeah, failed to launch. Yo, mama, I done told you. These women, if you like FFG less than Chantal and Charlie Gold, that's your thing. Cool. But when you try to get shit stirred up, it's going to come back at you and it's going to hurt you because if you ain't picking out of this trio one of them, yeah, it's going to hurt you. Especially if you don't pick her. Just saying, yo mama. And you ask why we didn't touch this.
I need people on my side to hate FFG. I don't need people on my side. Like, whatever. I'm an independent.
Is that why you do members only? You don't need a hug club? You don't need people on your side? There is no public opinion. She don't want to hear it. So that doesn't tell me that you ride solo and you're rogue. It means you ride with a group.
Independent thinker. These are my thoughts. I never join forces with people.
What? What? Okay. Even Piss and Vinegar has to say, bullshit. Missy Moo. I mean, we just have to say Missy Moo. But there's many more. There's many more. Yeah, and she took that apology back, did she not? Yeah, because she didn't like that feeling. I apologize to these people. No, thank you. She did it for her audience, but then, whatever. Yeah, what?
Just to get back at someone else.
Like Tea and Sass?
Not fake like that.
Okay.
People don't know me.
And Perfectly Imperfect?
You don't know my integrity.
Nope.
And I can tell you I have a lot more of it than a lot of people.
Okay. Good for you, sweetheart. I'm glad Kuwait is glowing you up. Really, I am. I'm glad you're having like a spiritual awakening in Kuwait. Good for you.
But because I'm not as popular for, whatever, people think I'm vile, but ignore the extremely vile actions of everyone else. Like the doxing, pinpointing my...
But that's their self-defense. And nobody pinpointed your location. Your husband literally showed your address, right? He also showed where you live in your own video. And you said, Seaside, Kuwait, condo. So you could use it on people later? Right, okay.
Location, calling my mother whore, infertility shaming me that I'm not going to fit in my shower. Like, the list goes on. Like,
Then why didn't you do a video showing yourself in the shower? I mean, fully clothed, of course. Walk in and out, make a song about it. Why aren't you finding humor? Why aren't you making a parody out of it? Why are you always angry? You haven't even been married a year to the man of your dreams, and you're spending this much time on the dumbest stuff I've ever seen on YouTube. Where's the content? Please do a parody. Get in and out of the shower. Ba-doom, ba-doom. Splish, splash, I was taking a bath. Why don't you do that stuff? Come on, girl. Let's glow up. Let's make content. She lacks wits. Well, she tries to get them all out in her little stories. Some of them were funny. Her love documentary was hysterical. I think that's hysterical. She does have comedy in her. When she's angry at Salah. He didn't bring me enough food. I'm still going to be hungry after this. And then she's mad because he won't let her eat the family-size meal. He's like, no, I'm not getting that much food. Right? And she gets mad. He's starving her. She's hangry. And we're paying the price.
Like,
No, we don't.
I knew what you meant about coal versus gold. It's not intended to be racist. Exactly.
Oh, you're just kissing her ass because you'd look stupid sticking up for her if you did take it as racism. I don't buy anything they say. They'll do anything to protect her and their stance as important. They're probably trying to plug their own channels. It happens on every YouTube. People try to plug their channels in the chat. They'll even buy a membership to do it, right? My channel, I do this and I do that. Well, your content better be good then. If you're plugging your channel on somebody else's channel, your content better be stellar because people are grown-ups. They don't just roll over, because there's a couple channels in her chat, by the way. They're small channels. Yeah, kissing her butt. Oh, wow, that's not a YouTube thing. Anyway, you better have good content. I'm going to go check you out. And then I'll be like, nah, or yeah, because people are grown-ups. They don't just follow someone blindly and sub. Well, some do, because they support Chantal, right? That's the oldest game in the book. When a small channel goes, hey, I love you. I think you're great. And then a couple months later, right? Oh, by the way, I had a woman do that when I was making soap, right? And she came in. I was making soap and people are like, start an Etsy store. We want to buy your soap. And I'm like, no, you don't. It's not professional, but we don't care. We just want to buy it. It looks great. I'm like, whatever. Start an Etsy store. The freaking store went nuts with soap. It wasn't even pretty soap, okay? I was new at it. I didn't even know what I was doing. When I did the layers, they break apart in the shower. Oh, now you got 2 bars of soap. But they laughed. They didn't care because I didn't pretend, right? And then I had a woman in there while I was showing something, and she literally plugged her link to her soap shop. They tried to use me to build their soap shops. I can't even believe these people exist. But you know what? It's an opportunity. They took it. She got blocked, never to come in my chat again because it pissed off my mods. I mean, they're like, go put yourself out there. You just can't. She built herself from Amberlynn Reed. I don't think she wants Amberlynn Reed to come for her. So she's always, me and Amberlynn, we're the victims. She loves that shit because she knows exactly how she built her channel. Supporting Amberlynn, and then she started a channel, and then Amberlynn's people started coming over there, and Amberlynn beefed her up a little, right? Then she turned on her. That's what they do.
Exactly.
And by the way, my Etsy store is still open, but listen here. Sunday, listen, everything you order from now till Sunday will be going out on Monday. I'm leaving for a few days on Monday. So, get it while you can. I'm going to put the shop on vacation until I come back and open it up.
Honestly, context matters, and even if that was, it doesn't make me a racist person. I'm clearly not a racist person.
Clearly.
It's just
calling a Jewish woman a goblin, calling an Arabic man a camel. Yeah, clearly. You know it's supposed to hurt. You know it is supposed to. You know exactly what you're doing.
Whatever. I'm not even going to defend myself against that at all.
Good idea. You know what? Thanks a lot, Yo Mama. We didn't need this can of worms again.
Used to watch reactors, yeah.
Yeah, she did call Monty a racist name. No, that was Nader. That was Nader. Nader called him a monkey. Even brought a banana out for the moment.
Me too. Like, I'm not even gonna watch any of them anymore. Like,
yeah, are you ever gonna get the content room done? Is this what we have to look at? I have some suggestions. Don't sit against some curtains on the window, because when the natural light comes in, it's actually better than a ring light or filter light. Natural light is beautiful. So set yourself up where your face is facing the window and the camera is facing your face. Put something on the back wall. Some beautiful, I don't know, like Syrian art, or not framed art. No, go to the market. Get some stuff people make. There's baskets, there's tapestry. Really try when you make your content room. Please. I have a feeling it's never going to happen, but whatever.
Even if we watch Yo Mama, like, it's just still drama. It's a waste of time.
Oh, Yo Mama. Look at, she pulling back. She pulling back, Yo Mama. She pulling back. You're a waste of time. You're just drama. You're a waste of time. Oh, snippity, snippity, snap, snap, snap. Ah. I told you. Oh my God, there it is. And there's the look of disgust. You're now in the club, Yo Mama. You're now in the club.
So it's a negative space because for some reason these people make me their center of the universe, like the center of attention. Like,
yeah, okay. You're the center of my universe, I admit.
Just leave me out of it.
You're my soap opera. Now, I have to stick around to see if you leave the blue couch in the next 13 days when your visitor visa is up. If you're still in Kuwait after June 1st, listen, you can't even leave and go on a vacay. Nope, because that tells me you left, reapplied, and came back, even if it's 2 days. I gotta see. Okay, hold on, we gotta see this. We gotta be ready. How long must you wait to reapply for a visitor visa in Kuwait? Boom! Let's see. Blah, 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 blah. You're welcome to reapply for a visa at any time. Wow. Well. This is the USE embassy. Oh, that's US. Okay, but anyway, this is the Kuwait embassy. Blah, 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 blah. Where is it? You got to complete your application. Be forthcoming about your travel plans. Ooh. And prepare for your interview by being able to clearly and concisely describe your intentions. Dang. That's like when we go to Canada. They go, and what is your intention in our country? Oh, I don't know. Look at us. The U.S. had the 21-year-old drinking, right? And Canada was 19. Duh. Then we go, we're just here to shop and see your lovely Windsor. Oh my God, what's your intentions? I don't know, get drunk, fuck up your country. Yeah, okay. That's what they would ask us that, right? But I gotta see where you can re-enter. Yeah, she did make a reference to the Holocaust, yeah, to a Jewish creator, yeah. Where is the How soon? Oh, that's being denied. How soon can you reapply? How soon can I reapply? There's no set rule or specific timeline for when you can reapply. Oh no, we didn't say, this is not U.S. tourist visa. Visitor Kuwait, let's say Kuwait. We'll say Kuwait visitor visa. And then let's get rid of it over here on the end. Delete. Stop it. Stop it, stop it, stop it. Okay. Let's see. Kuwait visa rules. Here we go. Oh, this is interesting. I love this stuff. See, public information. You can just Google whatever you want. Oh my God, they tell you. There are a few things you need to know before you issue your Kuwait e-visa. Okay, here we go. How many types of visa? We already know. 3. She's not a GCC. That would be part of the, the GCC group. All right, what are the requirements to get this visa? You need a passport, a mean of payment. Once you arrive in Kuwait, in order to facilitate entry into Kuwait, it's imperative that all eligible foreign nationals present the following upon arrival. The passport valid, your passport, and the approved e-visa reference number. So that's easy. Takes a minimum of 4 days. Oh, it takes a minimum of 4 days to get the e-visa. We suggest you get it at least 5 days before your intended flight. But what if you're reapplying? Okay, so there's a standard processing when you pay for it, for the application. So the standard is 8 days. That's $72. The rush one is 6 days, $124. Then there's the super rush processing. 4 days. So it is the minimum to get another e-visa. Okay, so now we know minimum 4 days, but you're paying $187. How long can you stay? 90 days. A weekend is not the same as a Kuwait weekend. Weekends in Kuwait are held on Fridays and Saturdays. Oh, that's good to know. Got it. Interesting. Okay. What do I do when my visa's ready? They don't say re-entry. Anyway, it looks like 4 days. So minimum. If she has it rushed, it's 4 days. If she don't, they got to go on a little vacation somewhere, which tells me they'll be like, hey, we're just going to go here for a week, right? Then you do the 6-day rush to get, okay, we know. If she leaves Kuwait at all, period, after the 29th, even on a little vacay over to Turkey, Syria, I don't know, anywhere, Thailand, we know she's on a tourist visa. We don't even need to ask if she's a resident.
You have other content, like talk about all of these crazy reactors like you do, like whatever. I don't even want it. Like
you do. You talk about us. We talk about you. See how that works? You could be just doing content, like enjoyable content. And if you got hate from there, yeah, I'd be like, wow. But you are hateful. You're vile. You go real life on people. So yeah, you're not just some innocent content creator anymore. No.
Why am I even being brought up,
Because you just threatened reaction channels. Oh my gosh. Okay, wash, rinse, repeat. Here we go. She will stay in a hotel with Salah and never to leave hotel. No, she won't. I mean, they go to another country and shack up, but I don't know. I don't think that's going to happen. I can't wait, though. That's why we're sticking around 13 more days. 13 more days, people. La, 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 la. Is she on the blue couch? I'm going to take a few days off for my mental health. Something is going to create that block. that block. Or she's going to go film a bunch of stuff, and while she's gone, she's going to edit it and start popping it up. Content, no live streams. So if you ain't live streaming from the blue couch, it tells me all I need to know. Yeah, when ALR went to Pride, never left her hotel room. Right, yeah. They get you all worked up to go somewhere with them, and then it never pans out. Well, you know, I just wasn't feeling it. I didn't feel like Comic-Con. Remember how excited Pete's was to go to Comic-Con? She was going to drive him all the way there. Well, you know, Yo Mama can do his own style. I just, you know, I tried to help him say, why, don't call us shit reaction channels because we don't want to get involved and bring up the racism stuff again. Hey, there's reasons we do what we do, and you don't have to question it. You just do you, boo. Look how that worked out for you. She already given you the stink eye. So, see? Stick around. Stick around. Keep doing what you're doing. Pick a lane. You can't be all over the boards, because some people like her, they don't want you being all over the boards. You know, because if you don't stand by my side, then that kind of shit. We already know. Chantel took Pete's to Pride. Yeah, they were there 10 minutes. She couldn't remember where the car was parked, and she wanted to go back to the car, and she dressed him up. She dressed herself up better than him. Yep, we remember that. I can't. And the camera was on her. I don't know what he had going on, but I would have made him a glamour queen. First of all, shave your face. We're going to start there. Then we're going to put like a VO5 hot oil treatment in your hair. Then we're going to tape some extensions in. Or you get to wear the good wig, and I'll wear the crap wig. No, she wore the good wig. His coming out on Pride Day, it was like a failure to launch. And then he had that t-shirt on with the skirt, the ballerina skirt. Remember the little ballerina on the top of your jewelry box? There it was. There it was. She didn't want him to look better than her. She's also, anyway, guys, we're at Pride Parade. And there's old Pete over there having his moment. She's supposed to be filming it, by the way. No, we were right here. Can't make this shit up. I wish I could because I love it. Anyway, I'm out. I love you guys. Have a wonderful day. Max is a mess. My husband tore Max up. Max is a mess. I can't even film in there. Crazy. Yeah, so it's always something. And I need to quit. I'm going to put up the rack video. I've got it all edited. I was going to add to it, but I'm just going to put that up for now. And then once we get the battery in, we get the inverter charger all hooked up, we will take it somewhere, open up the awning, and show you some off-grid shit, okay? That will be fun. We'll take you maybe to Lake Michigan. How about that? Lake Michigan! Over on the No Madness Reaction channel. So you better subscribe. Anywho, or you'll miss it. Anyway, so I am going to put the other video up today. I got nothing to do right now. I'm going to get it up. And then we'll do the full reveal of the awning that we've put on Max when we get that battery and the inverter in. And then we'll take a drive. It's going to be awesome because then I'll pull it all out, set up the chairs. I've got the rug. I've got it all. It'll be amazing. It's going to be amazing. And I'll make you guys a video. Not a live stream, a video of our trip together. It's going to be fun taking the pups, right? We have the refrigerator, sink, everything. Yeah, so anyway, with that, I wanted to make sure that I showed what she was talking about when it came to reaction channels. We did not pinpoint her location. We did not give out her address. We did not. Did not. That was a Twitter thing or it was a Kiwi Farms thing, but not reaction channels. So there's that. Or we would be what Yo Mama says. We would be shit. Now, if somebody did, then they're shit, not my problem. But anyway, I love y'all. I hope you all have a wonderful day. I may see you later tonight because I still want to react to one more video. So I might come back tonight. I almost did last night, but then Mr. No Madness, I made him an amazing dinner. I made him golden roasted potatoes, the little ones, seasoned. I made him the microwave or the air fryer cracked corn, which is in my playlist of foods. It's the best corn ever. And I made him a steak. I seasoned it with a rub, and he said it was the best dinner ever. In fact, he had leftovers. He took them to work today. So I was busy last night, and then I was helping him, and we were troubleshooting stuff. So I didn't go live last night, but I think tonight I might. We'll see. All right, love you guys. Have a wonderful day. Please try to be kind. Don't be vile. And let's stop all that, okay? People get hurt. And quit the real life shit. It makes you look insecure and weak. And I'm talking about creators. All right, guys, I love you. Bye.